Okay. Well, okay. My mic was muted. Now it's not anymore. Alright, let's see. I think everything's fine. Hi. Uh. Now, disclaimer. I'm gonna try this, but if I see that my webcam is kind of just, killing my computer, because my webcam is an HD webcam, not full HD. It doesn't go up to 1080p. It goes up to 720. And my CPU is not like... It's not bad, but it is old, and it's showing its age. And every time I turn on my camera and I play a game at the same time, the game tends to kind of shit itself. I did tweak the camera settings in OBS so that it's like... It's not at its max resolution, so it's not at 720p. I'm sorry, you can't see this in HD. I'm sorry, just... You can't. I also changed the lighting a little bit because of my room getting darker, and I also changed its refresh rate to actually match my power line, because it was, for some reason in the settings at OBS it was at 50 hertz when I know for a fucking fact I can withstand 60 hertz. So whatever. So I changed the settings so that the camera doesn't record in as high quality, but it's still decent. At least I'm looking at it in OBS. Seems decent enough. But if I notice that the game is stuttering a bit too much because of, the computer handling the stream plus the webcam and the whole thing, I'll just turn off the webcam and boot up Bongo Cat as replacement. But for now, we're going with this. So, hello. Hi. Welcome to this week's stream. My first ever deep dive. I've been dying to do this one. I've been really dying to do this one on this game specifically. There's another game that I want to do a deep dive on, but that's for later. Moving on. Today we're going to be playing V Rising, which, for those of you that don't know this game at all, before I go into it, the best way I can describe it is, imagine if Diablo 3... That almost sounds like an insult, because Diablo 3 is not really the best of Diablo games. Diablo 2 is. But V Rising, in the elements that it draws from Diablo, it does them a bit more in the line of Diablo 3, but does them better. V Rising does Diablo 3 elements the way Diablo 3 should have done them. That's the best way to put it. But imagine if a better version of Diablo 3 had a... Well, if you count that, back in the day, in that time, we didn't really have, like, stream concepts other than either gameplay or work-related stuff for the game deving. But I guess you could technically count my playthrough of Blasphemous as a deep dive, even though it went on for several streams and I never actually finished the game. But technically, yeah, good point. But, yeah, imagine if a better version of Diablo 3 had a baby with... Valheim and Castlevania. Like, the three of them just got together in a threesome. It was a passionate night of lovemaking, and whilst violating every law of biology, three made one. And that's what V Rising is. It's a survival, vampire-themed dark fantasy game with both survival and RPG elements. Hence why I brought Valheim into the picture. Because Valheim, for those of you that don't know, is a third-person survival game. Hello! It's a third-person survival game that is Norse-themed. Should probably do a deep dive on that one too. Valheim is a really good game. And it kind of works like Terraria in the sense that it's a survival game with RPG mechanics. V Rising does kind of that too, but more in line with what I like. I like Valheim, I really like Valheim, but I don't love the way the RPG mechanics are implemented there. Because it's like super passive. Like, if you want to level up running, just start sprinting. Just start sprinting. It gets a bit tedious, is what I'm saying. I love the game, but that part does ick me a bit, which is why I haven't played it much in a while. But, V Rising has officially dethroned Subnautica as my favorite indie survival game. Hell, as my favorite indie game of all time. I love Blasphemous. That game is a fucking masterpiece. But this game has a beat. They're also very different, but like V-Rising more. And Subnautica was my favorite indie game for a very long time. Now, the reason why I booted up the game and the stream while still in the main menu, and I don't have a world created yet, is because I want to make a disclaimer first. This game, our deep dive streams are like 1 to 2 hours long, sometimes 2.5, 3. But they're just a one-shot thing. I'm not going to be playing V-Rising more than just today, on stream at least. I mean, figured it was about time, you know? About time we start showing our faces out there, putting ourselves out there. Even though we have put pictures of ourselves in relation to the UGS stuff, but it was like a while ago. But yeah, I'm going to be doing... This is going to be a one-time thing, most likely. Probably not going to be playing V-Rising again on stream. So I'm gonna have to tweak some things in the world creation, and I'm gonna walk you guys through it, so that you understand what I'm gonna be doing, because this game takes a long time to play. Like, if you play an hour of V-Rising, you're not gonna get anything done, because it has the crafting system isn't like fucking Minecraft or ow, wait, my glasses were hurting me. The crafting system isn't like Minecraft or Terraria where it's instantaneous. It's again, akin to Valheim, where you put something crafting, and then it has a crafting timer that you have to wait for. Sometimes it's a few seconds, sometimes it's a few minutes. And the high-end stuff, well, they take a while. Even in the low end, even in the early game, there's stuff that takes a while to build and craft. So if I played an hour, you would not be able to see just anything from what the game has to offer decently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new world. I'm going to play private game, because this game has a PvP component to it, where you play in servers with other players, and you're just in a vampire war to see who becomes the vampire king, effectively. You're just conquering territory, you can attack other players' castles, they can attack your castle, you can build defenses, like... I'm pretty sure that near the end game, you unlock a castle defense that's literally just a gigantic stone golem that you put near your castle, and if another player approaches, they'll just start smacking the player. But I haven't played on a PvP server just yet. I've been playing mostly a PvE run. I have like 2 or 3 different worlds with friends and my girlfriend, and we've been playing mostly PvE just to learn the game proper. And for the sake of the stream, that's also what I'm going to be doing. So, private game, PvE. Wolfric is my go-to username in most things, but not this time. This time it's Satan's World. Sounds like a fucking satanic theme park. Let's go! Rule set. Standard PvE rules. Yes. Oh, I have this pre-made rule set for when I play solo to make things a bit easier on me, but I'm just gonna leave that be. Clan size 1, because I'm gonna be playing alone. We'll sit and out-vampire the... Of course I'll out-vampire the other vampires. What the fuck you talking about? Only solo play. Advanced game settings. Here we go. Now, this is what I'm gonna be changing. Local system time, sure. Permission to loot dead players, doesn't matter. Soul shards amount, leave it be. Garlic strength multiplier, I'll leave it at 1. Silver and sun as well. Oh yeah, if you tweak this to 0, your vampire is now immune to sunlight. You are immune to sunlight. You can just stand in the sun, you will not get damaged. It immediately makes the game 10 times easier to play. So we're not going to be doing that. We're going to leave that in the default, which is 1. Blood-bound equipment, yes. Teleport-bound items. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm going to take this off, because this makes it so that certain specific items, namely crafting materials, don't let you use the teleporters in the game. And that slows the game pace so fucking much! Even in my solo world, and in my world with my friends and my girlfriend, where we actually, like, you know, play legit with no tweaks to the fucking world whatsoever, we do not have this enabled. Because this is also something Valheim does, and I absolutely fucking hate it there. And there, if you want to, like, get rid of this, you gotta install a mod. There's not even a setting, like in this game, so... We're gonna do that. Inventory stacks can stay, loot multiplier can stay, servant hunt as well. Wait, yeah. Blood essence multiplier. This I'm gonna tweak, because you need blood essence for a lot, to either build stuff, to power your castle. You need a lot of blood essence for a lot of stuff. I'm going to put this at 2. So I get double blood essence for enemies instead of just getting the normal material. The average, again, the average quantity is good. It's perfectly balanced. It's just that for a one-shot stream, if I did everything vanilla, it would take forever and I would get nothing done and I'd be able to showcase nothing. Same for material wield. This is the amount of materials you get from resources. I'm going to put that shit up to 3. because you do not want to spend an hour looking at me chopping trees and breaking rocks. Trust me. The decay rate multiplier, that's how fast the castle decays. That can stay the same. Blood essence drain rate. I'll leave that normal as well, doesn't matter. Castle heart limitations. No limitations, because I'm only going to be building one castle anyway, so minimum distance between castles doesn't matter. This can stay the same as is. Servant limits as well. Vermin nests as well. Tune limitations as well. Lockboxes, sure. Okay, this is where I'm really going to have to start changing shit. Build cost multiplier. This is the amount of materials required to build structures. I'm going to put that at like 0.5. Like, can I not? 0.5? Can I not, like, put half things here? I should be able to put decimals. Yeah, I can. So I just gotta do it by hand. Come on, 0.5. So it's thick. God damn it, game. Okay, wait. It's easier if I just edit this way. Okay. Crafting cost multiplier. Same thing. It's gonna be... Things are gonna cost half their usual rate to craft. Because again... actually? No, wait. Yeah, no, this is the cost. Okay. Because there's the timer as well. If I put the timer at 0.5, it's gonna make the game even slower. And that's what we want. We want this thing to be zippity zap fast. Okay. Crafting rate. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this at max. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna be waiting 5 minutes for a fucking thing to craft. Refinement cost multiplier. I'm gonna put this at 0.1 because refining shit is super expensive in the game. It has character creation, but I already have the character idea in my head. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be very quick. That part is gonna be very quick. Refinement rate. Rate for how quickly materials are refined. Yeah, I'm gonna put this at max again because we're not gonna be waiting 10 minutes for fucking ingots to make. Same for servant conversion rate because this shit takes literal real-time hours to convert a human you capture into a thrall. It takes forever. Dismantle multiplier 1 because that makes it so that when I make something, when I dismantle it, I get the full amount of materials that I spent back. 0.75 is the average, is the default, so you only get like a portion of it. Okay, so day length. Medium. Yeah, medium. The day length can stay just fine because, you know, night and day cycle is a very important part of the gameplay. I'm not gonna touch that. Health multiplier, everything stays the same on this one. Blood drain rate. Rate for how quickly I lose blood. That can stay the same as well. Resource power multiplier. What do you mean? Oh. I'm gonna put this at 2. Damage received stays the same. Spell power multiplier stays the same. This also stays the same. I'll be fine. Durability loss multiplier. That can stay the same. I'm gonna give myself a bit more HP because some of these bosses are very fucking hard. So, you know. Resource yield multiplier. Yeah, this is where shit gets also fucky because give me that. Spell power can be fine. Health. Okay. Okay, this is the bosses. The V units, the V blood units are the bosses. I'm gonna leave them... Actually, I'm gonna put them at half HP, but leave their damage the same. Just to streamline the experience a bit. Starting equipment, none. Starting resources, none. Awesome. Save settings. Now I can actually start playing the game. Hey! First until than the rest of the characters. It's actually a vampire themed game engine. Yes! Yes, it is. Okay, it's saved. Back. Password, no need because it's solo play. Start new game. Look at that beautiful loading screen. Now this takes a little bit. Stay hydrated, kids. Drink your waters. Oh, this game, yeah. I mean, Stunlock Studios, the studio behind the game, is an indie studio, but they're already kind of like somewhat big-ish in terms of people numbers. Like, they're small in terms of projection. They're not a big-time, super famous indie studio, not at all. But in terms of amount of people they have working on the game, they already have, like, a sizable studio. It's like a few dozen people, or a couple hundred, maybe. No, not a couple hundred, it's a few dozen. It's like a few dozen people. So, like, they're a bit smaller than the studio behind Subnautica. And that studio is fucking massive, actually. For an indie studio, the studio behind Subnautica is fucking huge. The V-Rising studio is a bit smaller than that, but they're already, like, a sizable studio. But yeah, this game is indie. And this game has more effort and care and love and features into it than over half of the fucking 2/3 of the AAA games coming out nowadays. Fun fact, we are in March, correct? Correct. In May, new DLC coming out for V-Rising. They're revamping the building system so that as the game is right now. Oh yeah, this game's a labor of love, 100% labor of love. But as the game is right now, you cannot build vertically. Your castle, if you want your castle to be big, it doesn't go up, it goes side. Like, you can just take over a bunch of territory around you and make the castle massive in that sense, but you can't build upwards. The next DLC coming out in May, which is going to be free, by the way, is not only going to add a whole new area with a whole new biome, it's going to add a revamp to the building system. Our castles are actually going to be able to be built upwards along with sideways, so you can just make massive fucking fortresses. They're going to revamp the magic system and revamp the skill trees of each magic school, because yeah, this game has... The RPG elements of this game exist in the form of gear, weaponry, and spell skill trees. You have like 4 or 5 different magic schools. Exactly, Kyle, exactly. The proper way. This is the way. It's a new area. Gonna be able to build castles with floors, revamping the building system, revamping the territory system, even though that's more for PvP, so I don't know really how that works. But they're revamping the way that works as well, because I read in the patch notes, well, in the devlog that they released a while ago. And they're gonna add new spells to the spell schools. They're gonna revamp the way the skill trees work. Not entirely sure how, but it was looking pretty good. And yeah, they're gonna add another tier of items to the game, because like right now you start with bone stuff, then you upgrade the bone stuff, then you get bronze, then you upgrade the bronze, then you get iron, you upgrade the iron, then you get silver, you upgrade the silver. Well, dark silver. You create dark silver, then you upgrade the dark silver stuff, and that's where you stop at level 80. And they're gonna add a new tier beyond that, probably increase the level cap as well. And oh, by the way, the game's in early access, so this free DLC isn't technically DLC. It's just the last part of the game that's missing for them to fully release it. Alright, character creation time. Woo! Okay. Body type, a dude. Skin tone, white as snow. Oh yeah, I think I sent you some screenshots of the castle building, but now you're gonna see it live. Okay, let me see. What face you gonna have? You're gonna be ugly as shit. You're gonna be 100% ugly as fuck. This one. This one's perfect. Red eyes or white? No, red. Leave them red. You know, I was thinking of making Count Orlok from Nosferatu. But, as much as I love that movie, Count Orlok is really not my kind of vampire. Because if I leave it be, if I make Count Orlok, this is it. The character's made. There. I've done nothing in the character creation. So, we're not doing that. We're changing the plan. We're changing the game plan here. Good gods. I'm gonna make a proper fucking modern sexy vampire, okay? This face. Eye color stays red. Hairstyle. We're not bald. We don't do baldness in this fucking house. That's the Bathory hairstyle. The game does have sound. I might have to go to the settings and put on the music, but only after character creation is done. And I might have to boot up the game sound a little bit, because usually when I play by myself, I'm playing it while listening to music, so I lower the game volume a little bit, and I remove the music completely. But I'll fix that in a sec. Edgy, early 2000s, could have been in Twilight Vampire. We're not doing that here. Classic old Dracula hair from the Francis Ford Coppola movie. Got Warrior's wolf tail hairstyle. Edgy ponytail. I don't know. Man bun. Virgil from Devil May Cry 3, specifically, because in 5 he doesn't have this little hairs at front anymore. Viking vampire. Anime protag vampire. Other kind of anime protag vampire. Stuck in the 80s when the punk scene was big vampire. No. Hold on. I only do that after I've played the game either for a while and thus listened to the entire soundtrack, or if it, because in the case of this game doesn't really have an end per se. I mean, there is an end game point, but you can just keep playing, obviously. But games say like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Skyrim, games that have an ending to them, like in terms of story, the first few runs I do while listening to the game's soundtrack, and then I play them with music over it after I've listened to the soundtrack and I'm satisfied with that. But I always go back to listening to the game's own soundtrack at some point. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's giving me Pulp Fiction vibes. Wednesday Addams, if her hair was registered as a bladed weapon. I know this is a reference to something. I can't remember now what it is. This is just... I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just balding vampire. Fabulous vampire. Elvira vampire. Props to who knows. Props to people that know who Elvira is. And now my favorite, my personal favorite. But since we're doing this, let me show you the other hairstyles. This one's also pretty good. The super long anime style ponytail. Then there's this one, like the fucking kind of shoulder length long hair. Hell yeah, Queen of Darkness, let's go. Then we have the Bela Lugosi, the classic Bela Lugosi. We have another version of the Warrior's Wolf Tail. It's a bit more well kept, a little more combed back, no random strands loosened about. And then we have Edward Cullen's hotter cousin? Question mark? I don't know, man. We're going back to my jam, though. Yeah, see, that's it. Yeah. Now, features. That's beard. Can either give him a bushy Viking beard or Gandalf beard or just a weird-ass armor on the chin. Looks like Raiden, but vampiric. I'm going to give him the classic Dracula mustache and pointy beard. Just kind of what I've got rocking right now, except I don't have the pointed-out mustache because I don't like that. And then as far as accessories go, there's not much. There's earrings like that. There's, yeah, these on the ears. Personally, there's also these earrings, pink gem ones. Personally, I really like these ones. Probably going to go with these ones, but I might as well show you the other ones as well. These are, yeah, this is also pretty cool. It's got like earrings and chain on this side and just a normal earring on this side. This one is John Lennon. And then this one is Ozzy Osbourne. And you cannot tell me otherwise. Either Ozzy Osbourne or Alucard from Hellsing, the anime. Hell, if I remove the beard, this is 100% Alucard from Hellsing. And I can make it even better. Because Alucard, during the anime, has long hair at some points. But his default state, when he's not using like his full vampire powers, is short hair. And it's specifically... there it is. It's specifically this short hair. This is Alucard from Hellsing Ultimate, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Let's go back to the huge. Give me the beard. I will not be wearing the glasses, though. I'm sorry. Character name. I mean, fun fact, Dracula is canonical in the V Rising universe. Of course, it's this universe's own specific version of Dracula, but the character exists in the V-Rising universe. He was the king of vampires before the human uprising. Because that's the story of this game. This is basically a vampire post-apocalyptic world. In the sense that the worlds didn't end. It's just vampire society collapsed. Because the humans rose up. They started creating paladins and having fucking holy powers and shit. And they kind of just obliterated vampires. They killed Dracula. Vampires are currently just being hunted down to extinction. And that's where you come in. And the other players, if you play in a PvP server. You guys are just each trying to become the new vampire king and like make vampire civilization rise up again. So Dracula is canonical in this universe. With that said, I'm Dracula Jr. now. Create. What? Why is it invalid? I need to put like a mother... Fine. Dracula the Second. Fuck you. Why is it invalid? Is it because of Dracula? No, it's because of the... Okay. I don't get it. Oh, maybe it says... Maybe it can have spaces. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, this game has werewolves too. There's a whole ass village of werewolves near one of the endgame areas. They're extremely tough, but they're super fun to fight. Alright. This is where we start. We are in our coffin. In a crypt. Now, options. Sound. Yeah, see, the music is not there, and the master's a bit low. I'm gonna put this at like 60. If it's too loud, do let me know. Alright. Look at me. I am Dracula now. Let's wake up, shall we? There we go. You can't hear? Oh god, the frame rates. Okay. You good, game? You good? Can you hear now? Okay. Yeah, it takes a while for the game to actually have sound going, but yeah. Alright, so this is us. This is us. Look at that fabulous hair. Look at those physics. Okay, I'll bump up the master a bit more then. Put it at max, actually. And I'll lower the volume in my headphones so I don't go deaf. Because this game can be very loud. Alright, so this is what we got. Currently we got claws. That's it. Oh, that's one of our spells. It's a blood pellet that we throw at people. We can jump with shift. Collect bones so we can get a bone sword. Huh, bone. Bone! Sorry. Props to whoever gets that reference. I know Pixel Boy and Roxy are gonna get that one. Man, fuck your pots. Oh, see, bones. Bone! Lumber. Ooh! Early wood. Morning wood. No bone? No bone. There's bone. Bone? Bone. Bone! I have 10 bones. 10 stone. That's very handy. There's my dash. Oh yeah, the different dashes have like different effects. Right now, we are using the blood school. Yeah, these are the magic schools. You have blood magic, unholy magic, which is effectively just necromancy. You have illusion magic, which is kind of like summoning spirits and whatnot. It's different from necromancy because some of the spirits you summon here aren't actually like undead. They're literally just energy constructs that you create. Chaos, which is effectively just fucking hellfire. And then ice. Then the vampire powers are like vampire-specific things that you get that are not related to the magic schools. Right now we only have Exposed Vein, which is only decent for like multiplayer. Because you can basically, if you're playing with someone, with your friend is wounded and they need blood to heal themselves, you can expose your vein, they'll bite you, feed off of your blood for a bit, which is right here. This is the blood pool. They'll feed off of your blood pool a little bit, and then they'll be able to heal themselves. But when I'm solo playing, this is pointless to have. But then this is self-heal. You basically spend your blood to heal your wounds. But yeah, right now we're using the blood magic school, so that we have the blood dash, which makes it so that while I'm still glowing, before the cooldown hits, if I attack an enemy, I'll heal myself for a little bit. Then we have the blood pellet thingy that I threw before. Oh, look, it's a crow. We have the blood pellet that I threw before, and we also have a protective spell on C. I'm gonna get plant fibers because we also need those. I'm just gonna immediately start getting those. Just chopping plants with my claws. Oh, look, it's a skeleton. Eat blood pellet. Oh boy. I block. Aw, damn it. Yeah, with a frame rate destabilized like this, doing the timed block, which is what C is gonna be a bit tough. Let me see if I can lower the graphics even more, just for the sake of the stream. And I'll cap the frames at 30. Hopefully it's not a choppy 30, it's a smooth 30. Just to ease everything here. 20, no, not 20, fuck. I'm dying, by the way. I think I'm dying. Getting shot at by a skeleton. There we go. Now it should be fine. Oh yeah, that's way more smooth. Fuck this dude. Pellet. There we go. Bone. Bone. Oh, I already got enough. 30 bones. Claim. Alright, I have unlocked the bone sword, so I can actually stop fighting with my claws. We go crafting menu, and we make a bone sword. Also, yeah, the Immortal King's Great Helm, this is something I got because of DLC. Because there's a DLC for this game, which is the Dracula pack. And obviously I had to buy it. Because, you know, I had to. And I love this game enough that buying DLC for it that is purely cosmetic, it's not even story content, it's 100% just cosmetics, is something I'm okay with doing. The Dracula pack basically adds a bunch of different castle decorations that are Dracula themed, and it adds some, like, clothing cosmetics that are just Dracula themed as well, like the helmet, the Immortal King's Raid helm, and a bunch of Dracula themed cloaks that you can put on. Because cloaks and helms don't serve any, like, well, the cloaks do, but it's just like resistances. Like the cloak doesn't actually influence your level or anything, because the way this game's level works is through gear score. So as you can see, I'm currently level 3. If I take out my sword, I'm now level 0. Why do I still have my sword in my hand? Game? Hold on. I have to unequip it. See, I'm level 0 because my sword now is not in my hand. If I equip it again, I'm level 3. It's gear score based, and cloaks and helmets don't influence gear score. Helmets are 100% cosmetic. Putting them on gives you no stats whatsoever. If it did, it would show here on the little tooltip on the side. The cloaks don't influence your gear score. What they do give you is resistances. You see here? The resistances, sun, garlic, fire, holy, and silver. The better your cloak, the more it'll have higher resistances for these status effects, effectively. But if you want to, like, go hardcore, you don't even wear a cloak at all, and you just get your resistances from potions and stuff. Fuck you! Bitch. Give me your bones. Oh, craft a sword and slay enemies with it. Okay, I just spat, sorry. Alright, so I got a rat. You might be wondering, what the fuck does the rat do? I can either make a potion with it, or I can feed on it to increase my blood pool. But we'll save that for later, because I'm doing good right now. Bone ring. Can I craft that already? I can. I have more than enough bones. Give me. There. Yeah, I crafted it, and it was equipped automatically. Right there. It gives, yeah, rings give spell power. That's what they do. Oh god, it's getting daylight. Hold on. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to give me your bones. Thank you. That's a ghoul. Ghouls have a funny thing. Yeah, did you see that blood explosion? That was the parry. He hit me while I had the blood force field up, so it releases like a damaging shockwave around me. It's a very cool spell. Not my favorite of the defensive spells, though. Yes, rats equals small health back, 100%. Give me stone. Let me see. Fun fact, there's a very, 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 very small chance that when looting these coffins in any graveyard, but in the tutorial area here as well, you'll get a bone mask. Bone mask looks super cool, has one issue. About 90% of the hairstyles in the game clip through it. There's only like 1 or 2 that don't. It's very sad. But it's super cool because it's just like a skull mask on your face. Stone? Stone. I'm gonna need a lot of stone for castle building. And wood as well, but we'll get to that. Okay, I gotta craft the bone guard set. What can I craft already? The chest. And the pants. Then that's what we'll do. Yeah, see, the crafting speeds are super high because of what I tweaked in the early... in the early game. Because this would take a bit more. These still would only take a few seconds, but they would still take a little bit more than what they did. But yeah, now I have the bone chest plate and the bone pants equipped, which puts me at level 8. Once I have the full bone set equipped, I think I'll be level 10 or so. Or 15 or something. And then there's the upgraded bone set. But we'll get to that. For now, we're just... Oh look, it's dudes! It's a bunch of dudes! Fuck off. Hit me. Dumbass. Give me that. Bones. Bones. More bones. And we dash away. Fuck you. Ah. Sir, how fucking dare you? Rude. I mean, sure, I'm shooting you with, like, blood magic and shit, but you didn't have to shoot me with a fucking arrow. Hit me! Idiot. Also, in case you didn't notice, whenever I dash, I leave behind, like, a spirit clone of myself. Enemies get attracted to it. It draws their aggression. So I can just dash behind an enemy, and they'll not, like, attack me directly until my clone goes away. Now, here's the map. This game is massive, by the way. I'm looking to the left, even though you guys are here, because I have the screen here and I'm looking at the chat. Actually, I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to put the camera here so that when I actually talk to you guys, because I'm looking at the chat, I'll look to you instead. Also, never mind my messy-ass bed, okay? I'm a messy person. If my mom couldn't and my girlfriend can't do anything about it, neither can you. Ow, fuck. Okay, wait. Ah! Okay. I know, right? It's fucking great. But okay, here's the map. This game's massive. We start here. This is like the beginning woods. This is the second area. This is the third area up here. Encapsulates these two areas, this bit here and this big chunk here. This is the end game area where all the strong paladins and holy warriors and shit are. And this is what's coming in the DLC in May. The area is here, but if you look on the map, there's like a wall of rock here. It's like a mountain blocking the path. We can't access it yet. But on the map, it's already here. We already know how big it's going to be. It's basically 2/3 of this thing's size, honestly. It's bigger than this area. Bigger than this area, definitely. But the two biggest areas in the game are the starter and the second area. There's little, like, the areas where you set yourself up. These two, the late game areas are just, well, they're also there's for you to start upgrading yourself and progressing further into the end game so you can fight the late game bosses. But hold on, these guys are rude. More bone. Hit me. Hit me again. Damn it. It ran out. Also, did you see there? I dashed and hit them, and I healed for 12 of my HP. Because that's what blood magic does. It's basically lifesteal. It heals you. Most spells in the blood magic school heal you once you do damage. They're pretty cool. Bitch. I'm sorry for the frame rate, but it's legit just a matter of getting accustomed to it, I guess. Alright, so left or right? I'm left-handed. We're going left. We're going to West Farbane Woods, and that's where we're going to start. Alright. Priorities. I need animal hide to craft the gloves and the boots. I already have enough bones, so I'm just going to ignore these dudes. Dash the fuck away. Oh! There's a wolf. It's level 10. I'm level 8. I should be fine. And there was a deer, but the deer ran away. I don't like killing wolves in games, but this is a necessity. I will not do it later on, but for now I need it. Come here, buddy. Actually, I'm gonna feed on you. Not just kill you, I'm actually gonna feed on you. Because I need to. There we go. I am now feeding, and you can't see it because I'm inside a bush, but it's okay. Oh, that's fine then. Alrighty. Moon is rising, so it's safe to walk around. Cool. Do I have... Did I get any animal hide from that? I did. Did I get enough? I did. Pog. Alright. Full bone armor. And I can make a vermin salve. See, this is what we use the rats for. This is basically your starter healing potion. I'm gonna make one. Actually, I'm gonna use all the rats I got and just make a bunch of these. Also, you can either consume hearts or save them for later, and you'll see why. I'll put the big stack here, and I'll put the small stack here as backup, and now auto sorting. Oh! Okay. There's a vampire portal. You can teleport to other locations in these. Hi, honey. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Claim. Ah, yes. The bone axes. So I can get wood. Wolf, don't hit me. Don't be an asshole. I said don't be an asshole. Come here. Not gonna feed on you because you have actually less blood. Yeah, that's another thing. There's a thing in this game called blood quality, which is basically the purity of the people or animals you're feeding on. This wolf, as you can see, only has 15% blood quality, so I get the first tier passive effect, which is an increase in movement speed between 3 and 15%. If this wolf had, like, say, 100% blood quality, I would get all 5 tiers of passive effects while his blood is still in me before I digest it all. And different enemy types have different blood types. The wolf has a creature blood type, which is what most animals have. Humans have different blood types, like rogue, brute, warrior, scholar, and they all buff different things. That's a whole nother mechanic that I'll get further into as we go in. But creature usually just goes for movement speed, sun resistance, and damage reduction. Yeah, it's more of a defensive blood type to make you a bit tankier and resist stuff. Okay, we need a good place to set up our fucking castle. But first, let's chop down some fucking trees. Like this one. Sorry, dear. You walked into the cleave animation. Wolf, get the fuck out of the way. I warned you. I'm sorry, but you kinda gave me no choice. Give me the wood. There. Now, yeah, as you chop stuff, it just instantly goes into your inventory. You don't need to pick it up from the ground unless you looted it from a chest or something. I need to cut down 3 trees to progress in the quest. Let's go. Yeah, I figured I'd try that. Even though the game is kind of suffering a little bit from the camera being on, I figured I'd try that. Alright, 3rd tree. There we go. Claim. Oh yeah, the bone mace. Right, yeah. You know, I've gone through the tutorial a while ago. The mace is what you use to get your minerals. Unlike certain games that go for, you know, pickaxes. In this game, your mace, which you can use to bash people's heads in, is also what you can use to get minerals. In this case, we need stone. Give me that stone. There we go. Oh, cool. There's like 3 big-ass stone clumps right here, so I can instantly progress. Because it is going to unlock my castle heart and my borders, so I can actually start making a castle. Which is, honestly, one of the most fun things to do in this game. Yeah, fuck these minerals, man. Bonk them. Let's go. Since I started hitting it already, let me just get this tree. Oh, look, it's a skeleton. What level are you, Mr. Skeleton? You are level 20, sir. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck, my blood blast hit the fucking rock. There we go. Nice. Fuck you, you're 10 levels above me, but I'm still good at this game. Yeah, now I can start building the castle. Let me see. The best places to build castles, and the places where you're kind of like intended to build castles, are these sort of locations where you see these little entrances, and they have like several different levels of height, because these walls here are like little hills. So that's the only way your castles can have altitude for now, until May comes out and they release the final portion of the game. The only way castles can have altitude is by you start building here, and then this goes up a little, you build here as well, then this goes up a little, you build here as well. Because I already know how this game works, I'm not going to build my castle here, even though I really like this area because it's big, it's spacious, it allows for a really fun early game castle. I know how far I'm going to have to fucking walk to get shit done, so we're just going to power through a little bit, stretch it out a little, and I'm going to probably make my castle here. In this pit. So we have this bit of road to get there. And I still have a lot of nighttime left. This is the clock here. You can see it's 1 a.m. right now in the game. I have... Woo! You see these stone clumps that have... What the fuck? Oh, I accidentally activated one of my potions. Oh well. You see these stone clumps that have crystals in them? Oh, okay. No, see how it says attack level too low? That means I need the upgraded form of bone mace to break this. But these stone clumps that have crystals on them give you gemstones. And you use gemstones to craft, like, magical items and jewelry. So, like, rings and other types of artifacts. Oh god, that's another skeleton. Oh, this one's level 18. I killed a stronger version of you guys just a bit ago. I'm not scared. Gotta upgrade that bone! Ow. Oh, these are humans. See, there's a warrior human with 8% blood purity. There's a rogue with 4. There's a rogue with 2. I'm gonna take the warrior with 8. I'm gonna feed on him. Ow. By the way, you are not invulnerable while feeding. You can still get damaged. As you can see. But, Baba Booey, give me that stone dust. Hit me, dumbass. Ah. Oh, no, you fucking don't. Yeah, shoot at my clone, dumbass. You can use the feeding to insta-kill. You just... Oh, yeah. Most likely. You press F to feed, but if you don't want to take up that enemy's blood type because it's worse than the blood type you got going right now, you just press left click and it just insta-kills the enemy without you getting their blood type. Now, I fed on a warrior. Because they're 8% blood quality, it's still pretty low. I only get the first buff, which is, as you can see, a between 10 to 20% increase in physical power. But as you can see from the other stats, the warrior blood type, it's kind of in a name, is a more offensive blood type with the passives that it gives. You know, an increase in physical power, reduced weapon skill cooldown. Weapon skills are the abilities you get here from the different weapons you can have. Reduced damage taken and a 25% increased damage when striking enemies that are at full health. 15% chance to parry an attack, reducing damage taken by 50%. And parrying an attack increases your own damage by 25%. And then when you get tier 5, it just boosts every other effect by 30%. So it's like, if you get a warrior with 100% blood quality, you become a monster DPS machine. It's insane. Okay. Dashed once. I cannot wait to get locomotion upgrades. Because yes, this game has locomotion upgrades. At some point you can even get horses. But there's another locomotion upgrade you can get before you can get a horse, which is my favorite one. And I often use it more than a horse, even though the horse is faster. But just because that first locomotion upgrade is cool as fuck. Oh, no. That's a stone golem. You see how he has a skull next to his name? Any of you people that have played like old school MMOs, like World of Warcraft and whatnot, know that when an enemy in an RPG has a skull next to their name, it means they're probably like 20 to 30 levels above you. We're not going to be messing with that today. Because even if I try attacking him, I'm probably just going to get a attack too low notification. And I'll die. Oh god, the bear is there. Nope, I'm out. I'm out. I'm not fighting a bear. I can deal with level 20 skeletons. I cannot deal with a level 16 bear. I'm level 10. I am a poor vampire baby. No, I'm not dealing with that. Also, let me just make sure I unlock this portal here, because there's a bunch of these scattered throughout the map, and they're basically your fast travel points. You can if you die, you can respawn at them instead of respawning at your coffin. Or if you have a portal in your castle, because you can eventually build a portal to have in your castle, you can TP from your castle to any of these points. So it's always useful to unlock them when you come across them. All you gotta do is just like approach them until they show up green on the map. So we're good to go. Also, you can't jump up, but you can jump down. So exactly, skull means death. Oh my god, I knew that show was dog shit, but holy fuck, every time I learn something new about it, it just sinks further in my consideration thing. That's a 32% warrior. Give me that. Come here. Come on. Feed. See? It's a 30%, so I get 2 buffs now. I get the second one, the cooldown on weapon skills. Even though right now I don't have any weapon skills other than the basic attack. Whenever I get an upgraded sword, so I think whenever I get bronze stuff, I'll get the first skill. Upgraded bone still only has the basic attack. but bronze weaponry has the first weapon skill. Because that's another cool thing. Weapon skills are tied to the weapon tier that you're using. It's not tied to you directly. Also, notice how much cleaner the blood shows up here, even though it's only 30%. 100% blood or 80 or 90% just looks like super pristine and nice over there. Alright, we are at the location we're going to be building our castle in. Oh, of course she fucking does. At this point, it doesn't even fucking surprise. God fucking damn it, game. Okay, so you see this is a stone clump. These big-ass clumps can only be broken down with explosives. I can't break it with a mace. See? So I can't build where this thing is. Fuck me. Well, whatever. I can take advantage of the remaining space until I can actually get explosives to blow that thing up. Let's hurry up. I want to build a castle in. I want to at least get close to iron before the stream is over. That is a tree ant. No, thank you. I am not dealing with any of that bullshit today. Fuck you, wolf. I got no time for you. There's a fucking tree ant on my ass. I think I'm gonna go around so I can lose aggro. Oh no, the sun is rising. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what happens when you stand in the sun for too long. Give it a sec. Oh. Yeah, I'm starting to set on fire, and I am burning. Then you gotta step into shade. That hurts. You see? That hurt. Vermin self, please. And of course, because it's daytime, even if I'm not in the sun, my HP regen is hindered. My movement speed, I think, is also hindered to an extent. It's a whole ass bunch of, like, passive conditions from just the sun being out. Oh my fucking god, man traps, no. What is this shit? Can't the fucking vampire just build his goddamn empire in peace? Fucking hell. Okay. These are the foundations of an old vampire castle before the vampire apocalypse happened. I will now take these stone walls and build my own. I am very much allergic to the sun. Yes. Yeah, see, that's why they're so strong, dude. Because in this game, you can't jump on things. So they're like immune. I have to level up to be able to fight them because I can't jump on them. Also, this is a fucking meme, but if it's day out and the thing you're trying to break casts a tiny little shadow, it counts. You can stay in it and be safe from the sun while the thing is still up. Also, I want you guys to notice the tree ant over there being the usual cunt. Look at that. They dig themselves into the ground, just camouflaging as a tree, which is why I didn't see it at first. It was just a tree. The moment I got close, it popped out of the ground and started coming after me like a dick. Alright, break it. There we go. Ooh, stone bricks. I need those. Stone bricks are good. You need to turn stone into stone bricks to be able to build stuff. So these old walls have a chance of dropping already like prefabricated stone bricks. So getting those is very handy. I'm gonna break down this big ass tree because it's big as fuck and I need the lumber. Okay. Let's start. Build mode. Castle heart. Can I shove it here? I can. Perfect. Okay. Now we have our castle heart. Now that we have a castle heart, we can build castle borders, which is how we can claim territory. This square is now mine. So is this one. So is this one. And this one. And that one. And that one over there. And this one over here. And also that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. And... okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Because this shit's a fucking rectangle. But I can make it a square. I just gotta take these for myself. Boom. We have a square. It is a... this is gonna trigger everybody. But because it's, 4x4, there's no middle, per se. So now the castle heart is not centered. That's gonna be bothering me the whole time. Or maybe not. Because I can just, take castle borders. I can't have this corner here, but I can have this corner here. Ooh, I'm burning. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, it is now centered. Fuck your shit. Even though I can't get that corner, it is centered with the rest, and that's what matters. Okay. I constructed a castle heart, now I need to interact with it. The castle heart is how you can... is what keeps your castle from being destroyed. And... you're welcome. It's what keeps your character from... your castle from just destroying naturally over time and decaying. And you feed it by feeding it blood essence. When you feed your castle blood essence, it powers your castle's just... the crafting stations, the teleportation thing that I talked about before, like the vampire portal thing that you can build. The blood essence in the castle heart powers that too. Without blood essence, your castle just becomes super brittle and starts decaying over time, and it will eventually just crumble. See, there's castle durability right there. So you need to keep your castle fed. I don't have a lot of blood essence, and I kind of needed to build stuff. But, hold on, let me see what I get from claiming this. Technology unlocked, walls and structures. Place a wooden coffin and protect your territory by placing palisades. Oh, that's right, yeah, we're gonna be building wooden walls first. Yo, it's Joe! Good. Making you want to play again, huh? Good, yeah, go do it. Oh god, I'm burning. Oh, mama. Okay. I need this tree. It is my only sanctuary right now, but it's about to be nighttime. Notice the clock up there? It's about to be nighttime, so I can break this tree and confidently just kind of walk over here, like casually just waltz. And now I can build a wall, build a wall, build another wall, build another wall, and another wall, and another, and another, and another. See, it's decaying. See the red glow? That's because my castle is dying because there's no blood essence in it. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. The sun was going to start burning. Alrighty. This is going to be a door. I can already put it down? Question mark? No, I cannot. I need to put these down. These are the door, like, support beams. There we go. Now we have a door. And now I need to break this shit. So... break this, and then break the walls with the mace. Let's break this shit down. There we go. Break that shit down again. There we go. Okay, my territory ends there, so I still need to get rid of these fucking trees. Get out of my lawn! Even though it's technically your lawn, but it's not my lawn. Okay. Come on. There. Nice. More walls. Wall. Wall. See that? See that? That's a copper vein. I can't break that just yet, but I'm glad that it's there so I can access it later. Block my environment. Right. I need to get rid of this shit. Okay, it's bothering me that my castle is just dying there, so have your blood essence. See? Boom! Instantly fixed. And you see the little ball of blood there? That gets bigger the more blood essence you put into the castle heart. Neat little attention to detail bits that these devs do. Fucking love this game. Alright. Low essence. Oh no! The castle will start decaying in 8 real-time hours. Yeah, because I'm going to be here not putting more blood essence in for the next 8 hours. Because people don't got shit to do, game. Anyway. Put that on there. Put that there. There. And then we put that here. And we put another door. Because we will be eventually expanding upwards. But for now, this is our castle. This is our sanctum. It does not have a rooftop because you can't build a roof on wooden walls, sadly. But don't worry, we'll get to that. Just gonna get rid of these trees so I can build myself a wooden coffin and a wooden stash, which is just a chest for me to store shit in. Pardon me. Sit upright. Correct your postures. Don't be shrimps. Stop being shrimps. Or don't. I mean, if that's what you want to be a shrimp. It's just bad for your back because your bones are not meant to be, you know, bent that way. Doesn't matter. Ah, yes. The vampiric privilege and commodity of just... I want to get over there faster. It's like, what, 2 meters of walking distance? But why walk when I can just bluff teleport? So, okay. Cleared out the place. Looking good. We still have a bunch of nighttime left. Coffin, first and foremost. It's shitty, but it's what we got for now. I need a place to sleep and to respawn in case I die. And now I shall build... honestly, I'm going to build 2 chests immediately. One for wood-related stuff and one for stone-related stuff. Just to get that organization shit out of the way. And I can now craft a sawmill. Yeah. Where is it? Castle. Production. Refinement. There it is. Sawmill. This is how we refine wood. So we can make... okay, hold on. I just realized that my coffin being here is actually kind of a shit location. So I'm going to put it over here instead. So I can have the sawmill next to the wood-related chest. And then when I get the... When I make this, the grinder, for stone, I will put it over here near the stone chest. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm constructing direct with a sawmill. I need the sawmill to make wooden planks, which we will need to make the grinder. We need 4 of those. And to make the simple workbench. Yeah, we need 4 planks. So that's like... I'll put just this 1 stack of wood in there. See how fast that is? That is not that fast in the main game. In the vanilla game with no world tweaks, that ain't that fast. Okay, I'm gonna leave this thing crafting. I already have enough planks to build what I want. Simple workbench. I will put it in this little wee corner over here. Baba booey. Let's see what we can do. Behold, the reinforced bone gear. That's the next level we're going for. It's the reinforced bone stuff. And we need reinforced bone stuff to then get copper stuff. Blood Rose Ring. Do you guys see that tree falling in the background? What the fuck is killing trees over there? Who did that? Oh, the tree ant was fighting something and it broke down one of its own brethren. You fucking genocidal piece of shit. Reinforced bone. Now, I'm going to save us the time and effort, and the only thing I'm going to be crafting reinforced is a sword for damage and a mace for getting copper ore. Because, reinforced bone axes make it so that you get more wood from the trees. The spear is just, animal-type enemies are weaker to spear damage. But I prefer swords, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm not going to be reinforcing everything. Just these 2 tools, like the sword and the mace, and then the reinforced bone armor, because I need that. So that afterwards we can start getting the Night Stalker stuff, which is the next tier of stuff. I can't do that yet, but I can do this one. Like, I just need 30 blood roses, which are not that hard to find. Just gotta look for them. But okay. The sawmill has finished constructing all the planks. You know what? Fuck this. We're just putting all the fucking lumber in there. Well, not all of it, because you kind of need some raw lumber for certain things. But, let me see. What can I craft, like, immediately? There we go. Reinforced bone mace. Gimme. Thank you. And reinforced bone sword. Gimme. Thank you. So, now we're level 13. We're getting there. Can I reinforce my armor? I cannot. I need animal hide. Well, I did see the tree ant killing a fucking wolf out there. Is that animal hide? That is animal hide. Fuck it. Bone. Lumber. Oh, it didn't wake up. Okay. Oddly nice of you. Tainted heart, animal hide. Oh shit, it's a fucking copper clump. I really need those bombs. I need those fucking explosives. Going in before the tree ant fucking decides to wake up and be mad at me for reasons. Alrighty. Let's do this. We start from the bottom. First we do pants. I mean boots. Baba booey. Then we do pants. Baba booey. Then we do gauntlets. Double baba booey. And then we do chest plate. What? Not enough. By 2? Motherfucker. Yeah, if you just leave it be to its own design, it will start killing shit on its own. It's pretty funny. Wait. Oh, wait. No, I did do the reinforced. Oh, I did not. Okay, I'm confused. Okay. See, I'm level 16 already. I now have a blood altar, which is one of my favorite things in this game. Because the blood altar allows you to hunt down the game's many, many bosses. You need blood essence for that, so you need to go kill things. Storage. I now have the vampire lockbox. In a PvE server, the lockbox doesn't really serve much of a purpose. In a PvP server, the lockbox is a vampire chest that your enemy players cannot loot. It says right there, enemy players cannot loot items for this container. So like if you're playing in a PvP server, the most important materials and stuff you have, you put them in the lockbox, so that if your castle gets attacked by players and they steal shit from you, they're not going to be stealing any of the major stuff. They might steal some of your mats, they might steal some of your stuff, but the big important things like high tier armor, high tier materials, you put them there, and they'll be safe. In a PvE world, it's just another cool chest. It's just another chest and it looks cool. It's just slightly more expensive to build than the normal stashes because it actually requires planks instead of lumber, so whatever. But for now, I need animal hide and blood essence. So we gotta go hunt. That's effectively what's happening here. But wait. Since we already have the bone mace, I'm gonna do something here real quick. I'm gonna get rid of this wall. Put another door. Here. Put one of these. And a door. So that I can access these clumps here. Oh, see! Blood roses! Right here! This is what they look like. These little red roses. Right there. 30! That's immediately the amount I need for the ring. Fucking pog. Let's not even waste time before I forget, because ha ha ha, ADHD is a funny thing. Blood rose ring. Immediately, let's fucking go. Level 19, we're gaming. I'm gonna be... See, the game has a slow start, but then it starts picking up, especially because I tweaked the world creation settings to make things faster for you guys. So we're gonna start getting into the good shit now, finally. It only took a little bit, bit less than an hour. Now I can actually get copper. And now I could also go and break the stone clump with crystals. Now with reinforced bone, I can actually get the stone clump with crystals to get me gems. But I don't exactly remember 100% where it was, and I'm not going to go hunt for it right now because I'll just run into it on the path as I do other more important stuff. You just get the stone. Also, as you can see, the blood drains over time. Obviously, you're a vampire, you're fed, but you're going to be digesting stuff, so it will eventually... Fuck you, man-trap! Oh, you're level 26. I'll deal with you. Soon. Ish. I wonder what level the tree N is. I kind of want to go check, but I also don't really want to mess with it. Because if it kills me, it's going to fucking suck. I mean, I'm right here. My coffin is right there. I can respawn, but still, I'd rather not. Please don't get triggered. Thank you. Oh, look, there's a wolf. Sorry, puppy. I need your blood essence. Gimme. Ow. Boom. How much blood essence was that? 12. I don't remember how much I need. But I'm pretty sure it's more than that, so I'll just... Oh, I missed. Come on. I mistimed that completely. I swear I'm good at this game. Promise. I only have like almost 100 hours in it, or over 100 hours at this point. There we go. Bone, hide, bone, hide. Okay. Blood essence. 36. I don't remember how much I need, but I can check. Castle. Production. Dominance. Dominance. Oh! More than enough. Okay, 12 was enough then. Okay, yeah, see, this is the issue with wooden castle. No ceiling. Everything's in the sun. Except. As a vampire, you can tell the sun to go fuck itself. You get a mist brazier. You shove it right in the middle of your fucking territory. You dash at the brazier. You put some bones in there. You get the fuck away. Fuck the sun. I blocked it. And it creates a smoke cloud above you. And you are now safe. Alright. The blood altar. I'm gonna build it glued to the castle heart for now, and then I'll move it to its own dedicated little room when I can. But okay. Blood altar. It allows you to track the game bosses. Look at that. I want to reiterate, this game is technically still in early access. In May, the final, piece of DLC that they want to release to consider the game fully out is coming. And the game already has this many bosses for you to go fight. These bosses can give you rewards like inherent vampiric powers or specific recipes for new things you can craft or new abilities for your magic schools. It's just super fun to hunt down the bosses and see what you can get from them. That's honestly for me, the whole boss hunt is easily half the fun. I'm gonna go hunt down the Alpha Wolf. He's the first of the bosses and he gives you the wolf form, which is the locomotion thing I was talking about. Later in the game, you can get horses. Horses are faster than the wolf form, but I fucking love the wolf form. And it's easier to control than the horses. So even though it's a bit slower, I prefer it, and I only use my horses when it's absolutely necessary, because I know that the enemies are going to be super fast or super strong, and I just want to blaze through them real quickly. But okay, I'm now tracking the Alpha Wolf. I'm not going to go out and hunt it now, because it's daytime, I'm going to wait for nighttime. But you see, since I'm tracking it, now I get a blood scent trail coming from its general direction, so I got to go that way to get it. But until then, yeah, I got to get my... There we go. Boom. Full fucking bone plate. Level 20 reinforced bone sword. Look at that. Even though this is basic shit tier armor, it already looks so cool. I love it. Okay, now I'm not gonna go fight the fucking wolf with my inventory full of crap. So this is gonna be the wood chest. And by wood I also mean plant fibers and whatnot. Sort this shit out. And this is going to be the stone-related chest, so... Stone, minerals, and whatnot, so I'm going to put the copper there as well. Stone bricks, the stone dust, not the fucking animal hide. For the animal hide, we'll make a third chest. Give me a sec. Give me that. Castle. No, product, craft... Fundamentals. Jesus. Give me a stash. I'll put it this way. I'll put it on this side, because it's a different thing. Boom. This is where animal pelts and other byproducts go, including hearts. I'm going to start storing hearts there. Because eventually, you get a thing called a blood press, and you can use the blood press to, squish down the hearts you can get, and by squishing them down, you get blood essence. And by getting blood essence, you're basically just farming shit at that point. More blood essence. 12 hours. We're golden. Let's go hunt down a big-ass alpha wolf. Put that in there. I need to go hunt it. Wait, actually, refinement. Copper, ore, and stone. Do I have enough to build that? Because if I do, I can just build that immediately. I do, actually. I very much do. Let's not waste any fucking time since I'm waiting for nighttime to come, and I am. Might as well immediately get this shit going. Boom. We now have a furnace. With the furnace, we can start getting into the good shit. See? We can make copper ingots. And by getting copper ingots, we can start making copper gear. And by making copper gear, we get stronger. This game gets me way too fucking hyped about murder and mayhem. It's a whole thing. 16 and 12 planks. Oh yeah. After I come back from killing the alpha wolf, we're upgrading to copper. Just immediately jumping there, because the moment we start there's a moment we go an upgrade to copper, we can start working our way to upgrading to iron. Wolves, you are way weaker than me right now. Don't do this. See? You kind of just got deleted, sir. I know, right? You guys did good. I mean, to be fair, you're gonna make a fucking vampire RPG survival power fantasy game without giving your player the ability to eventually grow into becoming the most overpowered godlike entity in the game, then you're doing it wrong. These devs did it right. Like, sure, you start out as a really shitty fucking vampire that can get your ass beat by a fucking over-leveled skeleton. But even before you reach the end game, like by the mid game, you're already like a fucking force to be reckoned with. It's pretty fucking good. Alright, moon is rising. The wolf is this way. Ooh! Roses! Blood roses are also very good because you need them for potions. The blood rose potions are some of the best potions in the game. Some of the best healing potions in the game, I should say. And you need a lot of blood roses to craft those. So, blood roses that I find on the way, I'm getting them. We're going this way. Yee. See, the blood trail's coming from this side, which means the wolf is probably somewhere down south. And since we're gonna fucking need it, might as well get the copper as I'm going. There we fucking go. Let's go. Pardon me. How rude. He's southeast. Cheeky little bitch. Is that a bandit camp over there? Indeed it is. Yeah, remember what I was saying about Murder and Mayhem? Whee! That's another level 32 warrior. I'm getting that. Shut the fuck up. Fucking burp ASMR, bruh. Coarse threads and paper. I'm gonna need those. Time to loot these dudes. Plant fibers, and couldn't read what that was because I picked it up way too fast. Oh, look, it's a rogue. It's an 8% rogue. Cringe. Counter. Idiots. Ooh, that's a big boy. It's a brute. It's a level 1 brute. It's a 1% brute, I mean. It's a 44% rogue. Don't kill it. Okay, I feed. It's even better than a 32% warrior. Actually, funny enough, the rogue blood type is my favorite blood type because it increases your critical attacks and your stealth ability. Ow! Fuck, I got parried. You bastard. How dare ye! Did you just fucking... Fuck you, get parried. Die. Motherfucker. Look, it's a rat. Clay. Ooh, clay's good. Coarse threads. Is there a chest anywhere here? Paper. Usually these bandit camps have like chests and stuff that you can loot. Not always, but most of the time. If they don't have chests, you can just break literally every barrel and crate you find. And you can get items randomly from them, like you just saw. Get crafting mats from them. Woo, copper. Give. Ah, my nose itches. Whole new category of stream. I know. Yep, a whole new category of stream. Just burp ASMRs. How much you want to bet that there's like somewhere here on Twitch a fart ASMR Twitch streamer? I'm not gonna go look that up. No, I will resist the temptation of forbidden knowledge, and I will not go look that up. Okay, I've lost my bearings. Where's the wolf? Okay, I'm heading in the right direction. Let's go. Fuck you, man trap. You ain't trapping this man. Ha! Killed me. Okay, he's going that way, so I guess I'll take this copper while I'm at it, since it's in, you know, it's in the way. I think the wolf is like over here. Yeah. If I was a betting man, I would bet on that being true. But I ain't, so I'm just not gonna do that. Ain't gonna do that. There's another camp there. Well, I guess we're gonna go commit some more human genocide before we fight the wolf. Bonk. Oh, it's a trapper. I fucking hate trappers. If you get hit by the little net that guy just threw, it snares you to the fucking ground for a few seconds. Can leave you vulnerable to getting your ass whooped by everybody else in the fucking camp. Oh god. Okay, the brute got hit because he ain't the smartest tool in the shed. They all got parried. That guy got killed. Ah, for feck's sake. Wow, I missed. Pro gamer, by the way. Die. Fick. Parry this, you filthy casual. Okay, rogue. You need to, like, not... brute, please. I'm trying to have a conversation with your rogues. Exactly. And you. No. Fuck a bitch. Pro gamer move. Oh, see, there's a chest right there. What do you got for me? Animal hide, leather, and bones. Bone! I'm taking it. Bones are, like, underrated. Very important. Like, you look at bones, and you're like, oh yeah, it's just, you know, bones, just generic early game mats. You're gonna need bones by the truckload in the end game for some specific, very important items. So, getting a fuck ton of bones in the early game is extremely important in this game. Even though it may not seem like it. Also, I think I got some cloth there. I did! You need cloth to start making the next level tier of gear. Because you need leather to make the Night Stalker gear, which is the next level of armor. But then to upgrade Night Stalker into its upgraded form, you need the cloth. You just fucking feel a blood vessel popping, just screaming, bah! Is the Alpha Wolf up here? He might be. Hello? Any primordial wolves that, have, you know, a power that I can take? Oh yeah, because that's the thing about, V units. V-blood units are basically beings or people or creatures that just fought and defeated vampires and grew more powerful because of it in some way. I'm guessing this wolf just killed a fucking vampire at some point, like a weakened vampire, and they just became a super powerful alpha wolf in the process. Let me see if the lore says anything here. A ferocious apex predator of its kind, many times larger, stronger, and more hostile than its smaller kin. The alpha wolf, true to its name, is regarded by others of its kind with absolute authority. They never truly hunt alone. Yeah, that's a hint. Because when you see the alpha wolf, he looks like he's alone, and then you engage him. You engage him to start the fight, and there's just a bunch of other wolves that pop out of the woods to fight you. It is fine, though. It is fine. I got this. We still have a lot of nighttime, so we're good. Wait a minute. This is the fucking bandit copper mine. I'm a bit lost here. It's still this way? Bruh, is it on the other side of the copper mine? Probably. Let's see, let's go this way. Because it's not in the copper mine. The copper mine is another boss that I'm not strong enough to fight just yet. But I will have to go there eventually. Uh-oh. Idiot. That's a one warrior. It's a 44% rogue, but I'm good. Fuck the warrior. Kill the brute. There we go. Tinted heart, paper, coarse threads. There we go. Don't mind me, just passing through. Don't mind me. Oh, he's here. Possibly. In the woods. Is he? He should be. This seems like the overall area that he tends to, like, be patrolling around. Yep, there's a bunch of wolves here, and the trail is, like, coming off that side. Before we engage... Copper. Yeah, I get copper. There we go. Ooh, blood roses. Excuse me. Passing through. Fine. You asked for this. Yeah. Ooh, that was a good shot. Even though that's not the wolf I was aiming at, it still hit him pretty hard. There we go. Owie. Okay, give me all of that. All of that. Alright. The alpha wolf. Are you up here, sir? No, but you're definitely this way. And there's bones there, so I'm assuming... That's a fucking tree ant. At this point, I recognize the kinds of trees that they tend to be, and that one looks exactly like the one I got near home. So, fuck you. Fuck you. You're a fucking wank. Wait, no, that's probably copyrighted. Shit! Run this way. I want to evade the tree ant like as much as possible. It's about to get daytime. Don't appreciate. Do not appreciate. Can I break this? Nope, I cannot. That's sulfur. We need sulfur to make explosives. And potions. For some reason. Chemistry. Don't ask. I don't know. Okay, the Alpha Wolf should be here. Because the bosses usually always spawn in the same general area. In the game settings, when I was creating the world, there was an option there that said randomize V-Blood spawns. So, like, if you already know where each boss spawns and you want to, like, you know, freshen up your run, if you're starting a fresh run, a new game, you could just make the bosses spawn in random locations. So you can, like, have an end game boss near the early game area, I think. So, you know, can add another depth to it. But you should... Okay, I was not aiming proper. It should... Fucking... Alpha Wolf should be here. And, you know, the blood trail does tell me that he's this way, but I don't see him fucking anywhere. Where is he? That's a bear. That's another... What the f... Game. You're confusing me. I don't like it. Okay, where does the blood trail come from? Just gotta stop and wait a little sec for it to repeat the blood trail thing. What the fuck? Don't tell me that he was here and the fucking tree ant killed it. Because that's possible. And not unlikely. It's gonna be daytime and the fucking wolf doesn't show up. Oh, mama. It's okay. I got this. It's very annoying because this is gonna like delay me like a motherfucker. But I can deal. Especially since after getting the wolf form, I can actually just get to places way faster. So, it'll be fine. Come on. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm 100% positive at this point that the fucking Alpha Wolf was here. And the tree ant just fucking killed it. And that's what those bones that I picked up were. The tree ant just got up and killed the fucking Alpha Wolf. Like the dick that it is. Fuck you. Now it's daytime. Damn it. Lydia, go fuck yourself. Why are you here? Lydia's annoying. She gives one of the coolest powers in the game. And one of the strongest, like, projectile powers. Like, it's a power that replaces this one. It replaces the Shadow Bolt with, like, these fireballs from the Chaos Magic Tree that you can throw. It's, even into the late game, it's one of the strongest spells in the game. But she's such a bitch to fight! And I'm level 20. Like, 6 levels under her. She's way too strong. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Even though I do feel tempted. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, another fucking blood trail is coming from over here. Bosses tend to respawn pretty quickly in this game, by the way. So I should be fine. Should. Aha, the wolf den. There we go. Oh, okay, nice. Boop, boop, boop. That's a 33% creature. That's cool. Where's the Alpha Wolf? Hey, Alpha Wolf, I'm fighting your kids. Cousins, nephews, nieces, I don't know. Aunts and uncles? No, wait, you're the Alpha. You don't have aunts and uncles. Probably had a mom and dad and that's it. Alright, where the fuck is he? Like, how hard can it be to find a fucking wolf the size of a goddamn pickup truck? I'm not kidding. Dude's huge. See, the cool thing is, if it wasn't daytime, like, if it wasn't fucking daytime, this would be so much easier. Let me stand in the shadow here for a sec. Oh god, the cloud is moving. Stop! Can't believe I'm having this much fucking trouble finding the first fucking boss. This is usually... Dude, this is usually a boss that you just accidentally run into. But no, the tree ant had to fucking kill it. Oh, there it is. Finally, it respawned. Okay, now I gotta... Ooh, mama. Okay. It's gonna take a little bit to get to nighttime. It's close. We're like halfway through the day. It's already 1 p.m. in game. I could lure it to the shadows over there. Hey, Alpha Wolf. Boop. Nerd. Come here. Yeah. Parry this, you filthy casual. Got him. Alright. Ooh, the shade. Did I hit it? I did. Oh, see? It called its friends. Sons. Daughters. Children. Nephews and nieces? Cousins. Grandkids. Ow. Fuck you. Okay, he's almost dead. This is fine. Fuck. Hit me. Aw, he hit me after the parry went out. Okay, now I extract the blood. This is the only time in the game where feeding makes you invulnerable. It's when you're feeding off of a boss. You get, like, intangible. You can't be hit. Boom. Also, yeah, getting power from a V unit boss explodes everything around you because, fuck you, it's cool vampire powers. Finally. And now, my friends, we get my favorite power in the game. The wolf form. Wait. It's Alt? No, it's not. It's Control. Or is it Shift? It's Shift. Yeah. Baba Booey! There we go. Of course, in your animal form, you are still vulnerable to the sunlight, but I am way faster, so now shit is gonna go swimmingly. My inventory's full. Cringe. Well, let's go home now. Let's run home, because now that we have the wolf form, well, we have other bosses to kill and shit to craft and upgrades to do. Can't wait to get... That tree ant near my castle is probably like level 30 or something. Can't wait to get to that point so I can kick its ass. Motherfucking stupid ass tree. Okay, I'm gonna ignore the copper mine for now. Like I said, no point going in there just yet. And we have a fuck ton of copper on ourselves that we need to turn into ingots to begin with. I'm probably gonna go home and instantly be able to upgrade to like copper tier, just outright, which is very fucking cool. Construct and interact with a research desk. Yes, the research desk is there's 3 tiers of research stations in the game. And what they do is like, they help you unlock further recipes for building stuff. And they give you the recipes for the upgraded levels of armor and weapons. So right now I'm going to have copper gear, copper weaponry, and tools with the Night Stalker armor. The research desk is going to help me learn the recipe to craft the upgraded version of the Night Stalker set, which is the... what's it called? It has a specific, like, name to it. Like, the upgrade... the only armor sets that don't have that name when they're upgraded are the first armor set, so the bone stuff, and the last armor set, because the last armor set is called Blood Moon something, or Blood Crafted something. But Night Stalker set, the Night Stalker gear, and the gear that comes after the Night Stalker gear has a specific name for its upgraded version that they both share. Just can't remember what it is. Also, little fun fact, when you are in wolf form, animals run away from you like deer and whatnot, but wolves and bears don't attack you. They are just passive to your presence. You can legit just run next to a big pack of wolves and be bros. It's great. Love it. I love it. Alright. Home sweet home. Fuck you, Mantrap. I ain't got time for this shit. Now I can turn off the brazier so that it doesn't consume all my fucking bones when it's nighttime, because there's no point, really. So, research desk. What do I need? 4 planks. That's easy. Fuck. It's full. Well, I have a fuck ton of copper, so... Shove that in there. That is what she hath professed. There. The furnace is full. Yeah, the wolf fantasy, not the male fantasy. Do I have any more lumber on me? Of course I fucking do. Okay. Research desk. So I can be a vampiric nerd. Okay, put that back there. And now, I need to get paper. If I get 50 sheets of paper, I can discover a random recipe, or I can find the books that contain specific recipes out in the wild, just at random, from chests, enemy drops, doesn't matter. Howl like a wolf, like a vampire wolf. Indeed, look. It serves zero purpose. It just looks cool. There. Upgrade the castle heart and interact with it. Yes, we expand. I need 12 ingots and 12 leather. Can I craft the thing? Walls. See? Oh, yeah, see? The royal stuff? Look at that. Look how cool that looks. This is from the Dracula DLC. The doors, carpets, the royal carpet is from the Dracula DLC, and I have the royal windows from the Dracula DLC as well. And specific wallpapers from the Dracula DLC as well. The interior royal walls and the exterior royal walls, which are just super cool black walls. Then I got statues, and I got some braziers for lighting and stuff. If you use gems, yeah, you can give the flame different colors. It's fucking great. But okay, first things first. I need to get leather. The only way I can get leather is by getting this, the tannery. I learned the tannery from fighting Keely the Frost Archer. She's the third boss we gotta hunt down. Because first we gotta hunt down Errol the Stonebreaker. Because this motherfucker's in the copper mine, I think. Yes. This guy's in the copper mine. Exactly. Killing him gives me the structure for the bigger chest and a power. And then killing her, by her name, I can already tell you, it's not a spoiler or anything. She gives you an ice power. Your first ice power. And she gives you the tannery and your first cloak, the Traveler's Wrap. See? It doesn't influence your gear score whatsoever. Your level does not matter what cloak you have. It just gives you stats. In this case, health and sun resistance. Further levels of cloaks, the higher tier cloaks, give you health, sun resistance, then they give you silver resistance. And then the next one, garlic, or the other way around. And then holy damage resistance, and so on and so forth. So, we're already going on an hour of stream, I believe. Nearly 2. I'll play for a bit more because I wanted to at least get a actual proper stone built castle going so you guys can see what it can look like. And then I'll call it there because I still have some errands to run before dinner. But we can get there because now things are going to speed up like a motherfucker. What do I need here? Grave Dust and Morning Lilies. Skipping that. We're not going to be getting the Gravedigger Ring because it's... Both of these mats are stuff you get from graveyards. And I'm not going to be farming Morning Lilies or bones to get Grave Dust. So... no point. What I need... Okay, we're going to track Errol first. But I'm only going to be fighting him after I already get some copper gear. Since I already have so many copper ingots, I can already start crafting copper weapons. So, yeah, see? Sword. And mace. Awesome. Sword. Mace. And the old stuff, you can put it later. Oh yeah, Lydia, the archer that I met before, the one that I saw, that I said was a piece of annoyance to fight. She not only gives you the one of the strongest spells in the game, and your first proper, flame spell, the Chaos School, she also gives you one of the coolest fucking structures you can build in the game. She gives you the Mimic. Here is called a Devourer. It's literally just a chest mimic, kind of like Dark Souls and before that, kind of like D&D. It's a chest that has teeth and attacks you. Except in this version of the game, and in this this version of the Mimic, it doesn't attack you. It's where you put your old shit in so that it will get dismantled back into its raw materials. So like, I can take the reinforced bone weapons, put them in the Mimic, he'll chew on them, and I'll just get the bones in the wood back. That's how that works. It's great. I love the Mimic. Best pet. 10 out of 10. Okay, I have some lumber saved here, so I'm just going to put the remaining lumber I got on me here so that it stops taking up space in my shit. Already have the blood rose ring. Indeed. Nothing I can do here. So I'm just going to shove the rest of my copper stuff here. And this chest was for leather and stuff and hearts. Also put cloth and coarse thread in here. Because, you know, it's related to crafting leather and stuff. All of this stuff is related to crafting chest gear and whatnot. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to get some lumber and make another chest to put next to the research station so I can store the paper there. Yeah. See that? I can put the planks in there. Just a safe keep. Chest. Boom. And paper. I'm going to put the bones here in this chest that has like stone. Also, yeah, if you compulsively count, because, you know, there's that whole thing where vampires have, like, OCD. In old folklore, like old Romanian folklore, one of the ways to get rid of a vampire is to, like, drop a whole bag of rice in front of them. Because vampires have such severe, like, obsessive disorders that if you drop a bag of rice in front of a vampire, he will be unable to resist the urge to just crouch down on the ground and count each individual grain before they can move on and do something else. Of course, most modern media versions of vampires just don't deal with that, because if that was more of a thing, vampires would be absolutely fucked in the modern world, considering how much stuff just relies on, you know, big quantities of anything, really. Dude, imagine a vampire in the modern world going shopping with change. You know those old ladies that take 50 years at the cash register because they're counting each individual penny to make sure they have enough money to buy things? Vampires would do that all the time. Not just, oh wait, I forgot my credit card at home, so let's see if I have enough money to pay. Or let's see, or, you know, it's a super cheap purchase, but instead of just giving you the biggest coin and the most valuable coin I have, and then you give me the change back, because I overpaid, I'm going to count all the tiny little coins so that I can give you the exact amount. Vampires wouldn't do the counting just in those situations. They would do it for everything. If it was a smart vampire, they would immediately be like, I do not deal with physical money because I will be here all day. It's credit cards only. But a vampire that wasn't properly adapted to modern times, modernity, he or she would just, like, spend 50 fucking years counting each individual coin every time they went to pay for something. Awful. So, you know, it's understandable that that part of the folklore doesn't really get adapted much. But the way they managed to adapt it in this game is by adding this option, the compulsively count. Which means if a container has an item type that you have in your inventory, by pressing compulsively count, it'll just automatically get transferred and stacked with what's already in here. It's just super convenient, and I fucking love it. Okay, I don't need that lumber anymore. I shall put it in here. And the dust, the sawdust that we need is all going over there. Fuck, I need lumber to make a chest so I can put, like, ore-related stuff. So ingots and raw ores and whatnot. So I put this chest here in front of the... It's kind of in front of the door, but that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Go there. Short. I'll leave these here as well, because might as well. This is not burning anymore, because, okay, it's done. A fuck ton of copper ingots now. Very cool. And I have this hide here for no reason. Okay. Oh god, it's about to be daytime. Time to activate the brazier. Fuck! I forgot to toggle. There. Okay. Errol the Stormbreaker. Let's go murder. Also, see now, down there, where my weapon skills are, I have a new skill, because I have the copper weapon. I have the whirlwind. Which effectively just means my character becomes a fucking Beyblade. I start spinning with the sword and does a shit ton damage. Also, see, the bear will not attack me, because I am in wolf form. He doesn't care. We are buds. We may compete for food, but we are friends. Also, now with the copper mace, I can actually break the sulfur, but it's daytime, so I'm not going to do that. That was very close. Right. Fuck me, I thought that was a shade. Okay, okay, the blood trail is coming from that way, but I'm facing... Wait, what? Okay, I'm facing... Yeah, okay. Where's this coming from that? Yeah, it's from here. The bandit copper mine is 100% where Errol is. It's gotta be. Either that or the armory. Quartermaster. Foreman, Stonebreaker, Ravager, Armorer. Yeah, no. The Stonebreaker is 100% in the copper mine. Has to be. Ooh, that's a lot of peeps. Fuck it, we're Beyblading these people. Beyblade. You may be level 30. But I'm a fuck-mothering vampire. Nothing you can do about that at that point. Okay, a-holes. Well, to be fair, they kind of were just minding their own business. But you see, I'm kind of a dick. Yeah. Give me that. Oh, mama! I'm burning. Okay. I think I just got a reinforced sword as a random drop from one of those people. I did. And I got a whetstone. Whetstones are needed to craft better gear later. Alright, let's... Wait, no. Back to wolf form. Poof. And on we go. This is the bandit armor. Ah! I can't go around that way. I can, there's a back road. Actually, let me see. This might not be Errol, but I think maybe the boss that's in here is actually a boss that I can already fight. And if so, 2 birds, 1 stone. Kill this guy and then I go after Errol. But we'll see. I have to go check. Never mind. These are extremely fucking difficult. I am out of here. Fuck all of you. That was bandits versus militia. Militia are like the enemies of the next big area. It's like they're from here. Militiamen are from here. They're like the defenders of the little villages that exist in this area. Because in this area we start finding human settlements. Like little villages, little towns with farmers and whatnot. And obviously you can feed on the common folk. And the people that protect these villages are the militia. So they're like the next level of enemies. Down here, since this is all just woods, all you get is bandits. So when the militia show up here, they just get into a fucking fight with the bandits. As a level 23 vampire, I do not want to get caught in the middle of that. It's not healthy. It's bad for my complexion. Okay, so this way. Actually, it's probably better if I just go, wait, what? Oh, I see where the game's sending me. Yeah, let's go. I'll follow this path. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I know I've been talking a lot, and you guys can't really hear it proper, but this game's soundtrack is really fun. And the sound design is really good. Like, the sound effects are all super great. You missed, sir. Like, my phantom wasn't even there anymore. You just fucking dashed at nothing. Beyblade. Refuse to die. I'm very low, though. Die. There. Okay. Give me that heart. Now, sadly, I'm gonna have to heal. Which means I'm gonna have to get rid of this dope-ass 44% quality rogue blood. Because I don't have enough for it to fully heal me, I think. Hell, I'm probably gonna have to consume a heart and just get... If you consume a heart or a rat, you don't get a blood type. You get frail, which is like just no passive buffs. See? I'm frail and I'm hungry. If you stay hungry for too long, see this little silver glow on the sides, on the edges of the screen? If you stay hungry for too long, you will die. See, I'm losing HP already. So I'm gonna feed on this heart I got. See? No blood type. So yeah, you fill up on blood. You have blood if you need healing. But you don't get any bonuses from feeding on hearts or rats. And since I'm here, might as well break everything I see and get the loot. Oh god. Allergies. Ooh! Itch. Okay, let me see what this chest got. Crap. I mean, it's crap that I need, but goddamn. You guys suck as bandits. Like, not trying to tell you how to do your job, but holy shit do I need to tell you how to do your job. Red fence sad. Red fence in outrage. In shambles. Wait, what? Sometimes this fucking blood trail thing to, like, find the bosses confuses the shit out of me. I'm just gonna go with my gut and do what I was already planning to do. I go here, down here, and I follow this path this way. And then I go up. I'm pretty sure that's what the game wants me to do. It's just not being very clear about it. There. Now let's see. I'm on this side already, so... Yeah, exactly. See? It's coming from this side. It's 100% gonna be in the fucking copper mine. Speaking of which... Okay, no. I thought that was like a bit of iron ore over there. Would have been fucking way too early for me to start finding iron here. But, I mean, I have the copper mace. That's what you use to break iron, so it would have been good. It would have been good, but no, it's not. It was just a weirdly shiny bit of stone. Oh, look at the skeleton! It's a fucking dead skeleton is what it is. Lama die. I'm gonna eat someone. There's a 50% warrior right there. I'm killing everyone except that guy. That guy I'm feeding on. That's some vintage fucking blood right there, dude. Fucking... Oh, see? I'm trapped now. Okay, now I'm good. Oh, there he is. I gotta be careful not to kill the 50% warrior. Come on. Uh-oh. Okay, there goes that guy. Woohoo! There's that guy. We gotta start clearing them out like this. It's... Oh! Oh boy, am I gonna die here? I might. Hold on. I'm gonna dash. Pop one of my potions. Oh, fuck off, man. He threw a fucking net at me while I was countering. Why did that not count? God damn it. Well, first death. I was slain. And now I gotta respawn. Thankfully, like I said before, portals are a respawn point, so I can just boop, go here, so I don't have to go all the way from my fucking castle again. And in good old survival game fashion, I lost everything except my weaponry and my armor. So in that sense, this game's kind of lenient, because if it was Minecraft or Valheim or even Terraria, you would have lost everything. This game has the option. That was what the Bloodbound equipment option was in the options menu. Bloodbound equipment is your armor and your weaponry. Those stay on you even when you die, so that it's a bit easier for you to go, like, back to where you died and get your shit back, because you can still defend yourself. If you didn't have the bloodbound equipment option on, you would 100% lose everything on death, and you have to pick it all up back when you got to your gravestone, the place you died. Well, thankfully, I did not suck the blood of the 50% warrior and then die, because that would have just meant I would have wasted that fine-ass blood. As is, I can just go back, get my shit, feed on the 50% warrior, and then take actual proper advantage of his high-level blood purity. Give me shit. There he is. Okay, let me just get my stuff from over here. Get it. Take all. There we go. Alright, we're good. Bandit wolves. That's new. That's a new enemy type. Domesticated wolves was... That probably came in a recent patch they did or something. I don't remember that being a thing. Unless it was and I'm just stupid. But I don't remember that being a thing at all. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Man, are you oblivious? Literally just killed 2 dudes in front of you. And nothing. Fuck. I mistimed the counter. Super hard. Okay, give me your blood. Let me feed on you. Baba Booey. Look at that. We get... Oh, we don't get the 3rd tier. Is it only 60% blood? Yeah, I think you only get the 3rd tier buff at 60%. Still, pretty good. Ooh, sorry. Give me that heart. Yeah, you guys are all fucking trash. Yoink. Beyblade! I fucking love that attack. Owie, ooey. Yeah, I can do long range too, sir. You're not special. What a fucking mess. Okay, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck you guys. I'm sorry if the frame rate is like too low and unbearable because of the fighting. It's just legit my CPU is, you know, having the camera on and whatnot, it just kind of poops itself. Hopefully when I do, you know, normal itch dives, this won't happen as much because those games tend to be way lighter on computer most of the time. Okay. The outside force is clear. The boss is inside. Is it worth looting the fucking outside? Let's see. If I get anything good. Because those book recipe things for the research station, you can even get them from just breaking these fucking shitty barrels that you find in bandit camps and whatnot. It's just 100% random chance. Sometimes you get nothing. Like I'm right now not getting jack shit. Sometimes you'll just see a fucking golden book pop out of one of the barrels and it's like a recipe that you really wanted or something. It's very funny how that happens sometimes. Okay, I think the inside of the actual mine is this way. Whee! More Beyblading. Ow. Parried. Come on, you asshole. Boom, you're dead. There. Motherfucker. Beyblade, let it rip. Alright. Time to go on some copper extraction extravaganza. Never mind, there's bandits and shit. Gotta kill these guys first. Stupid brute. God, that's so much fun. Just cleaving through everybody. I think those of you that know me can see why this has become my favorite indie game of all time recently. Even above Subnautica. Because yeah, Subnautica's fucking great. I fucking love that game. I platinumed Subnautica on PS4. I got all achievements. I 100% of that game. But vampires. Like, sure, Subnautica I fucking love because it's a very fun sci-fi universe, and because I have thalassophobia, Subnautica for me isn't just a sci-fi survival game, it's a sci-fi survival horror game, and I fucking love horror, so it just pumps the game up in numbers. But vampire RPG survival power fantasy. It's very hard to beat this. It's very hard to top this. Give me that copper. I am all askew. God, I was fucking sitting sideways. What am I, the Leaning Tower of Pizza? God. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, that chest is empty. I got jebaited. More copper. The boss is over there. See that dude with the axe? That guy? That's the boss. Look at him. Look at him go. Errol the Stonebreaker. I think he... Actually, no, he's the one that gives you your first chaos power. I was mistaken. Lydia gives you this. He gives you a different... Gives you like... Lydia gives you like the chaos fireball. This guy gives you another chaos power, but I think it's a shield or something. I could be wrong, but I think that's what that is. Whee! Dumbass. Ooh, I need these red shrooms, the Hell's Clarion, later for stuff. I actually don't remember what I need them for. I think it's alchemy related stuff though. It's I think it's potions. Fuck, I'm full. Drop this, obviously. Kappa. Yeah, that's what I thought. There we go. There we go. Die, die, die. Die? Thank you. Anything good? Ooh, recipe book. Oh, yes! The Merciless Copper Sword. That's what it is. It's the Merciless upgrade level. What else can I fucking... rocks. I can get rid of the rocks. Give me that fucking recipe book. Yeah. Alright. We are fucking full inventory. Good on, like, crafting materials and ore and whatnot. Give me the cloth. Don't have space. Give me the ore. Cool. I'm just gonna get rid of the fucking plant fibers because those are super fucking easy to get. Cloth is more important in the long run. Alright, let's go kill the boss. Kill the boss so I can actually, like, build a castle and show you the actual castle instead of the wooden shit shack that I got going on. Because that's the main point of the game, of this deep dive. It's for me to show you, like, the early game of V-Rising up to the point where I get a proper castle so you can understand the level of vampire lord goodness that you can get from this game. Well, I just parried those guys without even realizing it because frame drops happened and it skipped the animation of the shield. But it's good enough. Oh yeah, that's what he gives you. He gives you the fucking chaos shockwave. Look at that. Desolate. Ow. Rude. Uh-oh. Okay, I managed to dodge that in time. I killed these dudes, like, not even kidding. Yep, there he goes. He's dead. Fuck you, Errol. He actually almost got me. Exactly. Underwater hits you hard, but vampires make you hit hard. Exactly. You get it. Ooh, Merciless Night Stalker leggings. That's the upgraded version of the Night Stalker gear that I was talking about before. So I can immediately craft Night Stalker pants and then upgrade them to Merciless level. Thank you, RNG. Thank you so much. Fuck the fish bones. Getting fish bones is easy. Paper, tainted heart, unsullied heart. That's a very good heart. Crude amethyst stays. Yeah, plant fibers goes to shit. Give me the unsullied heart. And now I pick up as much copper ore as I can. My inventory is full. Never mind. Let me see if there's a golden chest here, because sometimes boss arenas will have golden chests which you can get like super good rewards from, but not in this case. Just gonna kill this guy and this guy. Yeah. Oh, see? Yeah. Now we have one of these. I'm gonna break it. I'm not gonna be able to get the stone because my inventory is full. It's fine. There we go. Crude emerald. Okay, I need to get rid of something. What the fuck can I get rid of? Because all of this is pretty fucking important. That's the issue. I guess I can get rid of animal hide. I have a bunch at home. Crude emerald, gem dust, crude topaz. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna be needing these because I'm about to upgrade. So, fuck the axes. Give me a gem dust. Now I need to get the crude. I need to get a slot for the crude topaz. Bones are important. They may not look like it, but bones are important. I can get rid of the stone dust. Stone dust is super fucking easy to get. There. There we go. Paper. Paper. Thank you. See if there's any more paper here. Rats. Alright. I call that a success. Let's go home, start our upgrading, start building a proper fucking castle. And then, let me see, it's 8:12. With the amount of upgrades I'm going to be doing, I'll probably be able to, like, kill all bosses all the way up to Lydia. Very quickly. Like, in maybe 20 to 30 more minutes, maybe 40, I'll probably be able to kill these 3 bosses that we have left. And if I realize that there's still enough time, I might even go after Gore Swine just to show you the first necromancy spell, because she's the one that gives it to you. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Chaos Magic, Aftershock. I will be putting it on. We got our first Chaos spell. I shall demonstrate. Afterwards, whenever we find a group of enemies, I will demonstrate with a practical example. Instead of just showcasing it, I will actually show you the damage that thing does. The Chaos Magic School is not my favorite of the magic schools, but it's definitely up there. Just because of how much fucking fun it is and how destructive it can be. And how effective. Every single spell in the Chaos School is strong, no matter what point of the game you're in. Well, technically that can be said for all magic schools. The game is very well balanced in that sense. But, like, the Chaos School is probably the more straightforward of them all. It's literally just Hellfire. Throw Hellfire in that general direction. Fuck that guy and everything near that guy. Or you can just go fuck you in particular. Because you I hate for specific reasons. Because that... But that's the thing. The Chaos Magic School is characterized by having every single attack you can do with it. Even if it's, like, single target, mainly, it will be a small AoE. Because the fireballs that you can throw, they explode on impact. The shockwave, it's a shockwave. Anything that's on that path gets hit by it. It's what I like to call a line OE. Because, you know, in video games you have AoEs, which are area of effect attacks. That's the acronym AoE, because area of effect. But then you have AoEs, which are just like straight lines or cones. So I started to differentiate. I started calling the ones that are like just a corridor, like the shockwave that we just got. It's a line OE. It's a line of effect because it just goes in a straight line. And the cones, it's a cone OE or a COE because it's a cone of effect. I started doing that because of Final Fantasy XIV. Now that I think about it, to differentiate different types of AoEs that game fucking has. I mean, it's an MMO. It has a lot of them. And it started mainly because the damage class that I main, whenever I'm playing a DPS, the Dragoon class, most of the Dragoon AoEs are either line OEs or cones. Hi, Kava. No problem. Yeah, COE sound. I don't know. There's something about it. COE. It's like someone with dyslexia tried to write CEO and fucked it up. Joe's weird cousins. Nice. Oh, thank the fucking gods it's nighttime. I don't need to fucking hide in the shades anymore. Because the shade is everywhere. Now I can turn off the brazier. I wonder if I can fight you now. I cannot. I'm leaving. Motherfucker. I'll get you. I will refuse to end the stream without killing that stupid fucking tree ant. Okay, compulsively count, please. There we go. Full. Where's my research desk? There it is. See? We got the recipes, so I can now learn the Merciless Copper Sword upgrade and the Night Stalker Pants. The Merciless version of the Night Stalker Pants. So that's a pretty fucking good jump in upgrades. Can I make the Merciless Sword here? I can. What do I need? Copper Sword, Crude Sapphires, 8 Whetstones, and 4 Leather. Yeah, see, this is where it starts picking up. I need 6 leather. I do not have 6 leather. But okay, it is okay. We upgrade the castle heart and interact with it. Right, yeah, we're still stuck on that part. So now, we killed Errol. We're gonna go after Keely so we can start making leather armor. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna track Killy. I'm gonna get rid of the stuff I have in my inventory just to clear out space. And then we are just immediately gonna go after her. No point in dilly-dallying. Refinement. I can already make this. Yeah. Oh, you know I can't. I need to make 2. I need 2 whetstones. Never mind then. But it's close. It's very close. Speaking of which, let me just put this whetstone here. I need another chest. I need a chest to put the gems in, because the gemstones are their own different thing, so they can't be coupled together with really anything. So we do this, and I'll put the gemstones near my coffin. That, sword, and the gem dust. Yeah. What else? Oh yeah, I had hearts in the animal byproduct thing. Let me see something real quick though. Can we not make the blood press already? We can. Yeah, 6 planks and 52 stone. Let's do it. So we can actually put these fucking hearts to use. Planks. Stone. And, well, might as well put it right here. Or, no, I'll put it here. I'll put it here instead. There it is. You make it face this way. Put that down. And now we go into the blood press. And we shove all the hearts in there. At some point, we'll be able to make greater blood essences with just normal blood essence. So as you can see, we have a lot of that. But for now, we still need 4 unsullied hearts to make. But we only have 1, so I'm going to put that. You can use rats to make blood essence as well. Just going to shove them in there as well. Doesn't matter. I have enough potions to last me a good time. Give me those 12 hearts, please. Compulsively count. There we go. Good shit. Compulsively count. Boom. And since we're here, might as well feed the castle, because it's complaining. There. It's gonna last 2. This is not endgame time, by the way. This is IRL time. If I played 48 hours in a row of this game, I would still have 18 hours before I needed to worry about feeding my castle again with blood essence. It's fucking great. Do I have paper here? I do. We have 28 sheets of paper. We're over halfway there to get a random recipe. Compulsively count. Okay, put the planks in there, put the lumber in there. Put stone in there. Bones. And then we put the copper here. And I'll keep the alchemy and the blood essence related stuff on me. It's fine. Alrighty. Alright. We tracking Killy. Let's fucking go. Immediately. Just, you know, boom, boom, boom. No stopping now. We're snowballing this bitch. Also, there's an unsullied heart right there, I think. Indeed. Right, where's Killy? Tell me, game. Thank you. It's this way, huh? Alright. We go and kill Killy the Frost Archer and get our first Frost spell, which I'm not gonna be putting on because Aftershock is way too good. Ooh! We need this! Ah. How do we go? Crude ruby, mist stone, gem dust. Crude mist stone, crude ruby. Very nice. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I didn't get any other gemstones from that without noticing. I'm out. Buy stone golem. Ooh. These guys are not friendly. They're not friendly at all. Oh, there's another crystal thing there. I'm not gonna deal with that. No, I'm not gonna deal with that. What is this? What's this? It's the bandit armory. Oh, this is where Keely is. That's right. Yeah, she's right near. She's right next to me. I attacked them with the mace and it did a little shockwave, but frame rates lamau. It's fine though. It's fine. We got this. There's a level 30 chick here. That's fine though. Boom. See that shit? She's only a 3% blood quality? Wow. Cringe. Ooh, whetstones. I can already craft the stone grinder when I get home. Fuck this guy. And fuck this guy. You, sir, are cornered and there's nothing you can do about it. Ooh, more leather. Absolutely fucking shreked. Like, not even... yeah, this is where the militia was fighting the bandits before that I just ran past in my wolf form. Is that Killy? No, that's just a normal poacher thing. See, look at that. Fucking shockwave just hits everybody. It's great. Boom. Okay, we need to start... yeah. Otherwise I'm gonna die. I can't be fighting Killy at, like, no HP. Ow. Okay. Ooh, paper. Oh my god. Game, please. Come on, CPU, you can do this. Don't shit thyself, sir. Die. There we go. Okay. Kind of a rough start in our invasion of this camp, but it's okay. I murdered all of them. Now I heal. That's what the fucking potions are for. And then we go in balls deep. Yes. Okay, let me, what's this? Water-filled canteen. We need that for potions. Again, potions, heart, paper, coarse thread. We need that for crafting stuff. Yep. Alright, let me see if I can see where Killy is. Without... oh, there's a 55% dude somewhere there? Yeah, there it is. Look at that. 55% thug. He do be 55% thuggin'. Bones. And this. I'll leave the fibers and the stone dust behind because that's very easy to get. Ooh, another chest. What you got for me? Whetstone? That and coarse threads. Fuck is... oh, it was a tree bit. Is that Killy? No, that's just people. Well... look at that. Look. Oh yeah, and, you know, chaos magic. It's fire, so it sets people on fire. And it does very good damage. Perish. Oh, she dodged it. I did, to be fair, I did cast it kind of shittily. There. Boom. It's so satisfying when you're just... When everything in the combat in this game goes just right, like you dodge perfectly, you attack at the perfect opportunities, you get your skills in, you hit proper, you don't miss your spells much, or at all. Oh, I just feel so good. Combat is so satisfying in this game. I'm not going to be messing with anybody in here. Not that I couldn't. I could. It's just no point wasting time. Keely is probably further in there. So I need to deal with these people. Ooh, the 55% warrior is here. Come on. Let me feed on you. There we go. There. I'm reinvigorated with very good blood. Ooh, from itself. Thanks, game. That guy's just bugging out. Let's take advantage of that. He was fucking freaking out. Oh, poor bastard. Yes. Yeah. Oh, take all. Just take all. That chest was actually worth taking all. Tater hearts. Coarse threads. Nothing important. Nothing important. Oh, so satisfying. Ow. I am stuck. Could you guys help? Hit me. Thank you. Ooh, another book. Water well. We need that for alchemy. And to take care of our horses. Because our horses need water to survive. So you need to, like, make a well so you can make water-filled canteens to then give to your horse. Wait. She wasn't here in the armory. We're already out of the armory. Oh, she's in the trapper camp. That's right. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Well, still. We needed a lot of stuff that we got from this camp, so it wasn't a total waste of time. I was mistaken, but it was worth doing. Also, potion, please. I don't want to waste my blood just yet. Okay, so let me just make sure. Yeah, going the right way. So, is it... No, it's not here. This is the abandoned copper mine. This is the armory. I know she's in a bandit camp. I remember that clearly. I thought it was the bandit armory, but I guess not. Then where is she? Hold on. Fucking wolf form. Why the fuck am I walking here? Can literally transform into a wolf and just go 45% faster. But instead I'm just running like a dumbass. 49% warrior. Pfft, weak. Hey guys! Hachu! Death. Parried. Oh! Oh, you poor bastard. There we go. Clean. Wolf form again. Come on, Shade, don't leave me. Alright, this way. We gotta keep going. Not gonna stop for the copper because we have a fuck ton of that and we'll soon not be needing it. Anyway, so. Okay, wait. I felt like the blood trail was coming from a different location now. Oh, god damn it! Okay, no, it is coming from this way. Oh, look, there's a moose! Hi, Sam. Where's Dean? Where is he? Did he die again? I guess. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay. Mist stone, gem dust, ruby, mist. Let's go. Alright. That's the Forgotten Cemetery. That is not where Killy is. I can guarantee. That is not where she is. I might have to go around it, though. Forgotten Cemetery is where one of the necromancy bosses is. And he's a tough one. He's one of the toughest early game bosses. It's fucking... Took me a long ass time to actually be able to beat him proper. In one of my other worlds. Well, the second world I played. When I actually got far into... semi-far into the game. Took me a fucking while to be able to get him. It was me, Joe, and my girlfriend Pokey. 3 of us were playing in the world. And this game has the same mechanic as Diablo, where the more players are in the world, the stronger the enemies get. They do more damage, they have more HP. So it was the 3 of us against this fucking boss in the graveyard here. And it took us like nearly 10 tries or maybe 10 tries to fucking fight him. Because he's a necromancer. Keeps spawning skeletons. And then there's a type of skeleton that he can spawn, which are the skeleton bishops, which are also necromancers in their own right. So it's like you have this guy, super tanky boss, spawning skeletons. And then you have his skeletons spawning more skeletons. It's a whole fucking mess. Okay, this is the bandit encampment. Is this where Killy is? Might be. What is going on? Oh god, that's militia. That's a militia person. Oh boy. The blood is coming from... Don't tell me that she's like around here. Could have sworn she was near the mid. Because it's kind of like contradictory. Also, did you guys catch the supernatural reference? I hope you did. Please tell me you did. Yeah, we're taking this alternate route, because fuck going through the main path. Dang it. Wrong weapon. Still worked out, though. There we go. Paper and tinted heart. I hear struggle. I hear combat. I'm not gonna intervene. But I am gonna go look. It is... Oh, it's a brute fighting a fucking man trap. Is that a fucking tree? I'm out. No, thank you. Wolf form, please. Leave me alone, you fuck. Yeah, there we go. Bandit Trapper Camp. Yeah, this is where Killy is. For sure. This is the one. Yeah, yeah. I was confusing it with the armory before. This is where she is. You missed. Boom. Missed. But I didn't. As in, wolf the fuck out of her. Absolutely fucking Shrek. Oh no, they got wolves in cages and bears, but I'm not gonna free them because they'll attack me otherwise. What's going on here? Death is what's going on here. Meh. The moon is rising, and so is my penis. I mean, what? Owie. Oh, you fucking idiot. Oh, there she is. Hi, Keely. Fun fact, you're a frost mage archer thing. I know fire spell. See where this is going? Don't you fucking shoot your shitty ice arrows at me. Come here. Ooh, it was on cooldown. Damn, she dodged it. It's fine. She's shooting my clone like a dum-dum. Keely, where the fuck did you go? Oh, copper ore. Dodged. Dumb bit. See, she goes invis, but you can tell where she is because she's on fire. Someone clearly doesn't know how fire works. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot about that. This is basically phase 2. She just fucking fire rains on me. Where is she? Come on. Is she down? For the count? She is! Victory! And they all died. Because I let out a gigantic vampire fart. Yes. Let me just see if there's any worthwhile chests. Fuck off, will ya? Yeah, exactly. See, now you're on fire. And dying. Yes, you trapped me. But here's the thing. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Well, you were. Now you're dead. Ooh, gemstones. Take it all. See, that's what I meant by worthwhile chests. Alright, now, since we're this far in, yeah, see, there's a portal there. I'm just gonna use that portal TP here, and it'll be way easier to get to our castle. I'm gonna waypoint that. Because, yeah, see, it's 8:36. I can quite easily go kill Rufus, and then later, immediately after, go kill Lydia. All I needed was to kill Keely, so I can get this, craft the cloak, craft the Night Stalker set, upgrade the Night Stalker pants to Merciless, and immediately after that, try to upgrade my sword to the Merciless Copper Sword, and I'm pretty sure I can fight Lydia and end it there. And I'll hide. Hi, dudes. Hi, dudes. I hear... Yeah, I heard that. I thought I dodged it, but I did not. Bitch. Ah. God's bless teleporters. Perf. Fast travel. Now I remove this waypoint. And I go northwest, because... God dang it. Wrong button. There we go. Come on. It kind of does, doesn't it? Sounds like something you'd say, like, if you were a fucking Dom and you had, like, one of those latex suits. You're putting it on, you're saying, I'm putting on my Merciless pants. That's what it sounds like. Oh boy, that's a level 30 militia person. I'm not dealing with that. No, 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 sir. Not dealing with this either, but at least this guy isn't, like, immediately overly aggressive. He kind of just looks at me, and if I stick around for too long, he'll try to smack me. But if I fuck off quick enough, he'll leave me be. Moral of the story, stone golems are friendlier than humans. Who'd have thought? Hi, Sam. He's gonna start calling every moose in this fucking game Sam. And no one can stop me. Fuck you, Mantrap. Oh, so give me those blood roses. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can fucking fight this thing already. Come here. Burn. Yeah, you're a plant. Stupid fucking plant. All my years of playing Dark Souls have trained me for this. Walking in circles is always the best strat. Every time. There we go. Home sweet home. Stop burning my fucking bones. Coppering and some planks or lumber? Planks. Okay. For that. Fuck yeah. And then ingots are here. He can now immediately make the grinder. Put it over there. And now we're cooking with gas. Let me put this and compulsively count. Nothing else. Cool, cool. Let me fucking compulsively count here. Put those in there and that as well. Oh! Wait, no. Wrong. 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 Okay. Compulsively count. Sort. We goody. We Gucci. This is the gem chest. Compulsively count. Put the rubies in there. Sort. Put the mist stones in there. Sort. Perfect. Oh, I think we got enough for a random recipe. We do. So now we get the water well, because I got the book. Now we can craft it, and now I can discover a random recipe. Oh, alchemy lab flooring. Let's go. Yeah, because something I forgot to mention. If you look at the crafting stations, you see these three sections, these three buffs here. Castle powered, meaning the castle has blood essence, therefore the machines work. In confined castle room, it'll make it so that it goes 25% faster. And then if you put it in a room covered, so like stone castle with an actual ceiling and rooftop, and then you put the specific flooring type that matches this machine. In this case, the case of the grinder, it's the workshop floor tiles. The refining and crafting things will be 25% cheaper, as in it'll cost less raw materials. So there's an actual incentive to crafting things properly, not just like throw a bunch of crafting stations in a corner together willy-nilly and get shit done. No, there's an actual incentive to you properly like structuring your castle and being like, okay, this is going to be the forge because the forge has its own floor tiles with its own machines. This is going to be the workshop because the workshop has its own floor tiles with its own machines, so on and so forth. And that's something I really like about this game. It actually makes you think about like the layout of the castle and what you're going to do. Especially in the end game when you have like a bunch of different machines per room. Especially the forge. The forge usually has to be pretty fucking big because there's like 3 or 4 different machines in there that you need. Like the furnace, the anvil, the iron workbench, and a couple other things that you need to build to have in the forge. And it takes a lot of space. So you gotta think about it proper, plan out the layout a little bit. Alright, so Killy's dead. I can make the tanning thing. Exactly. It just teaches you how to plan out a house. Low key. Killy's fucking dead. Rufus is gonna be next, because he gives us the woodworking bench, which allows us to make the fishing rod, the crossbow, which I don't use, the painting frame, so you can put paintings on the walls, decorative, and the sculptured wood, which you need to make furniture, which is also just decorative. And then once he's dead, we go after Lydia, and we end the stream there. It's not gonna take much longer. We're in the end zone now for the stream. Also, yeah, I got this from Killy. I'll show you what it does. Literally, just you throw a frost bat at people. That's what that is. The frame rates kind of shut themselves a little bit there, but let me throw it again. Yeah, and you can throw 2. Like it has 2 charges before it goes into cooldown. It's pretty cool. The ice magic right now is a bit on the weaker side. But the devs said that when the next update comes out with the new area expansion, they are tweaking... The way they're tweaking magic schools is going to buff the ice school and revamp the necromancy school so that it's more necromancy focused properly. Because the necromancy school right now is really strong, but it relies a lot on curses and debuffs and not so much on the actual necromancy part of like raising minions. You only have like 1, 2, or 3 spells that do that. And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fucking spells where almost half of them are just, over half of them are just curses. And only less than half are actual, like, summoning minions or resurrecting undead or something. So they're revamping how that works and then when the expansion comes out in May. I'm fucking hyped as hell for that. Alrighty. Night Stalker stuff. Before that, we need to build the tanning rack, which just needs animal hide. Easy. It's not even, like, a challenge. Give me that. Give me that. Put it right next to the chest that has the animal stuff. Let's fucking go. Give me all my hide. And shove it in my Jekyll. Ah. Yeah, all you need to make leather is legit just shove all the animal hide in the tanning rack, and it just gets itself done. So this is gonna be stupidly fast, thankfully. So I can get my Night Stalker set going quick enough. Blood press. More hearts. Furnace. How are we doing? Already done. Let's fucking go, dude. Compulsory count? Okay. Just show this in there then. Sorry. I'm burping a lot today. What the fuck? Look at all that letter. Look at that letter. What do I need to get the Merciless Copper Sword again? I forget. Crude Sapphire. And 8 whetstones. That's annoying. But that's fine. I need coarse threads to make the Night Stalker stuff. Right. I do have a bunch of coarse threads. Toggle that. Because we do not want to be burning. It's bad for our skin. Skin cancer is an issue, no? Like a genuine issue. Even for vampires. Actually, that would be very funny. If the fucking... Like, according to folklore, there's no fucking way a vampire could ever get cancer. Because first, they're technically undead. Second, if they got some degree of something like cancer, they would just be able to heal it. Like their cells would just regen properly without building cancerous tumors. But if, hypothetically, if vampire got cancer, and it was skin cancer from sun exposure, it'd be like double whammy. Oh, what's that? The sunlight like physically harms you to an extreme extent where you start melting or turning to dust when you're exposed? Well, on top of that, you're just gonna, if it doesn't melt you immediately, you're just gonna get cancer. Sorry, dude. Not sure if radiotherapy would help a vampire, not gonna lie. But, Simple workbench. Okay, Night Stalker vest. Night Stalker gloves. Night Stalker pants. And Night Stalker boots. Boom, we have the full Night Stalker set. Look at that. The Immortal King's Drape. Because killing Killy unlocked the recipe for the first cloak in the game. And because I have the Dracula DLC, we get the Dracula variant. They're literally the same. It's just the Dracula one looks cooler. And yeah, the Dracula one looks cooler. That's it. That's all you need. I need 2 cloth, which I actually have, so I can make my cloak. Cloth. Give me that fucking cool-ass Dracula cloak. Alrighty. Give me all of that. And my cloak. It's gonna be automatically equipped. There it is. Look at that shit. Look at how fancy that looks. And now, watch our level go up. I'm level 23 right now. Boom. 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 I want you in my rib. There. Full Night Stalker. 27. Lydia, you're fucking dead now. Look at how cool that looks. I think that, visually speaking, the Night Stalker set is probably my favorite armor set in the game. Especially the Merciless version. The Merciless version looks really good. Because it looks essentially the same, but the colors change a bit. Like, the textures get a little alteration and you get some armored plating on it. Looks super cool. What do I need for this? I can already get the leggings. I just need 8 copper ingots. Lamau! Give me that. Boom. Instantly just upgrading our asses. Lydia's not even going to be a challenge now. Give me them legs. Boom. 28. Look at that. Look at those fancy-ass new legs. Okay, so now... Well, I need to get rid of this shit. But I can only put it in the Mimic once I kill Lydia. So, you know, we gotta go kill Lydia. We just fucking got it. She's being a bitch. She's gonna be a bitch about it, and we're gonna have to kill her. That's that, and compulsively count question. Oh, put that in there, and put not that. Stupid. That in there. Put that in there. Might as well, because you know at some point that's the thing you're gonna need to do to make the empty canteens. It's just like you make the empty canteens with this recipe, and then when you make the water well, you go and make the you make the you go with the empty canteens to the water well, you fill them up, and you get these, the water-filled canteens, and then you can use these to make potions in the alchemy table when you get it, or if you have a horse, you put them in the horse's inventory, and that's how they stay alive. If you leave a horse with an empty inventory for too long, they'll die. If you put water canteens into them, it works kind of like blood essence, where it just lasts a shit ton of time. You just gotta make sure the horse stays full inventory, and your horse will basically never die. And since this game doesn't do like... If I log out now, when I log back in, the game won't do like a calculation of how much time passed between when I logged off and when I log back in. It freezes time. Which kind of sucks for if you want to leave something crafting overnight, you can't. Like, you can't leave something crafting, leave the game, come back in the morning, it'll be crafted, because the game calculates how much time I went. It legit just freezes time, so when you come back, it's still going to be crafting. It's annoying because of that. But when it comes to, like, horses surviving, NPCs surviving, like when you get servants, it's helpful for that, because, they don't go through their entire, like, stock of sustenance overnight, and then when you come back, they're either dead or dying. But I do hope that when the final expansion for the game comes out and the game stops being early access, that for single-player servers, at the least, they implement that. Where, like, you can, as an option, just as an option, implement it as an option where you can, like, toggle it when you create the world and make it so that time moves even when you log off. So that, you know, you log off, you leave something crafting, when you come back the next day, it'll be crafted. Because as it is, time just freezes when you log off, so you can't even do like Minecraft, you just leave shit making overnight and you leave for the night, go sleep, then come back next day. Can't do that. If you want shit to craft overnight, you gotta leave the game on overnight, which is not very healthy for your computer. Alright. That small rant aside, I'm just gonna organize my inventory a wee bit better. No, doesn't work. The game counts time in real time. Oh, you said if they do that. But I mean, in single player, it doesn't really matter. That's what I was saying. Like, implement it as an option for single player servers only, or even if they're multiplayer servers, do it for like private servers. Because the public servers where people can just join, that would 100% be abused. That would 100% be abused. It would be fucking awful. It would just ruin the PvP scene for the game. But for private servers, where just like they're locally hosted by a person, allow the option to make time pass when even if the person is logged off in some way. I know there's ways to do that. Because as is, I mean, there's stuff in this game that takes real time to complete. Like, for example, in the base game, when you dominate a human and bring him back to the castle to turn him into a servant, it takes like 8 hours for them to become your servant or something. 8 real hours, not 8 in-game hours, like not the clock going. It's 8 real hours. That's like, if you play in short bursts, that's like 3 or 4 game sessions waiting for one servant to be done, converting into a thrall. That's way too long. They need to make it so that like private servers and locally hosted servers, like offline or LAN servers, have the option to make time pass even when you're logged off. But again, for the PvP servers, no. Because again, like you were saying, Kyle, that shit would just get exploited out the ass. It would be awful. I have a bunch of shit that I need to put away, but it is also fine. I'll put the whetstones here, actually. Yeah. Sad that I haven't gotten any crude sapphires yet, because I need that to upgrade my sword, and I kind of wanted to upgrade my sword. But, well, if I don't do it, it's fine. I'm level 28. Lydia's not going to be a fucking challenge anyway. Can I open my chest game? Thank you. That in there, that in there. That there. That there. Sort. Okay, yeah, but before we go for Lydia, our current state of affairs is we need to upgrade the castle. For that, we need 12 ingots and 12 leather. We have that. After upgrading the castle, I will build the castle proper, like with stone walls and shit, so you can see what it looks like. Then we go kill Lydia. That's where this deep dive is going to end. It's at that point, because it's already going on nearly 2 hours. There's so much more that the game has to offer that I can't show you here, because, you know, deep dives are one-shots just so we can promote a game once. Yeah, I'm not even going to go for Rufus, because even though this is important, it's not going to matter for today, for this stream, because I'm not going to have time. Lydia is the important one, because I want you guys to see the Mimic, and I want to show you the Chaos power. So I'm going to track her immediately. And now we're going to start building. So it needs stone bricks and planks. We have the planks. How do you make stone bricks, you ask? Stone grinder. You just get your shit stone in your fucking inventory, put it all in there. That's what she said. You go to the grinder, you shove it all in there. Again, that's what she said. Look at that. Bricks. Well, that's crafting. We upgrade our castle. There we go. Now for level 2, we need iron, glass, and greater blood essences. So, not doing that yet. But now, instead of just 30 borders, we can put down 80. So we can expand the size of our castle. Which I'm going to do by expanding upwards. We are taking over this top spot. Never mind. There's this here. Can't take over the top spot. Well, I can if I make a small, like... If I make walls that only go, like, up to here, I can't take over this top spot to make, like, just my bedroom with my new coffin. Because, yeah, now we have a better coffin that we can make. Well, not yet, but we're going to unlock it soon. Look at that. Complete a castle room by laying down floors and buildings surrounding castle walls to generate a roof. Unlocks the stone coffin blueprint. The Dracula DLC also has a cosmetic skin for the stone coffin, which is, I fucking love. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to build a proper fucking castle. Get a roof over our heads so we don't have to rely on the brazier anymore. I'll make my room. Make the new coffin. And once this is all said and done, we go kill Lydia. We get the Mimic. We put the Mimic home because he's our pet. And we feed him our stuff because he likes to eat it. The stuff we don't need anymore. And then we call it there for V-Rising. And I had a lot of fun doing this stream. And I'm glad you guys tuned in to watch and enjoyed it too. So, how many bricks we got? A fuck ton. But it's going to be even more making. So, let's start. Alright, let's start from the entrance. From here. So, we put this down. Oops. Boom. Oh yeah, building over a wall that's already there gives you the materials back. And since I tweaked it to give me the full mats back, I'm literally just getting all the wood I spent on these walls back. Default game, again, you'd only get 75% of the materials you used, which is still a lot, but you wouldn't be getting one-to-one. Now, there's two doors. You have the servant locks doors, which basically are doors that your servants, the ones that you, again, like I was talking before, you can dominate humans to become your servants, and they just become NPCs that patrol your castle, and you can send out to get materials. If you make a gate that has a servant lock, your servants cannot open those doors. If you put a normal door, your servant can open that door, close it, and go through it. So basically, if there's sections of the castle that you don't want your servers going into, either because they are stupid NPCs and can get stuck, or for roleplay purposes, or like, oh, this is like my private chambers, the servants are not allowed in here, you put a gate with servant lock, and the servants can't make that in there. For the castle main entrance, I'm just going to put a normal gate. Look at that. That's how cool that fucking looks. That's from the Dracula DLC. I'm just going to show you the normal door because it's also pretty cool. A lot simpler, but still very cool looking. I just prefer the fucking cosmetic Dracula doors. And now we put walls. And since this is the front castle, I'm going to put these two walls with windows. This wall is stone. And then this one can have a window as well. This one is solid. Same for this one. This one can have window. Solid wall, and we ran out of bricks. Not to fret. There's more. Where was I? Oh yeah! Walls. Because this is facing the fucking hillside with the stone, there's no point in making windows and putting it windows down here. I'll put windows on this though, on these two sides, like that. And this is gonna stay a door because I like having a second door here. But this one being like the back door, like a side door, is just gonna be a normal door, not a Dracula one. There. Look at that. Now, we need to make this. And this is going to be a Dracula door, because this is... I'm going to put a servant lock, because this goes to my room. This is an important fucking door. Alright, so now we have walls. Next, we need to put floor. We have normal floor, alchemy lab flooring, which you can... So if you build the alchemy table in a room where the flooring is the alchemy floor, potions are cheaper and faster to be crafted. That's how that works. We don't have the alchemy table just yet, and we don't have the workshop floor just yet. So, for the castle entrance, I'm gonna put this floor down because I like this one. This floor is the normal one. These two floors are from the Dracula DLC. I love the royal pattern floor. I fucking love it. But the square pattern is really good too, and I'm gonna use it for the entrance. Blocked by... Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of the wooden coffin, because the wooden coffin can't be built on top of flooring. It can only be built, like, on top of dirt. So, I'm getting rid of my coffin temporarily. Because the moment I fill out this place with floor, we'll get a roof over our heads. And then I can unlock the stone coffin and build it. Okay, so floor. Fuck! What do I need? What am I missing? Bricks. Always with the bricks missing. Give me those bricks. Oh, you need more stone in you. You're about to... Fuck! You're about to run out. There. Give me those bricks. Bricks. Boom, boom. Craft that, and... Voila! We have a roof! We are no longer endangered by the sun. Which means I can now get rid of this. Oh yeah, it has bones in its inventory, so I can't dismantle it. If I take the bones out, we're golden. Boom. We no longer need a brazier. We have a closed-off castle. God, this game looks so fucking good. Okay, okay, I did not mean to press that. Claim. I can now make my coffin. But before we do that, we need to tweak the fucking castle, you know? I don't have glass yet, because I don't have quartz yet, so I can't do the fancy windows. But I can do the copper windows, which look pretty good regardless. So I'm gonna do that. Boom. Put that in. Put that... Fuck. Put that there. Put that there. And put that there. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. And now we go up to the place where the room is gonna be. And the way we do that is by going to the fundamentals, going to the stairs, and we put in a stone staircase. What the fuck? Hold on. Close the fucking door. Can I put the stairs down now? Yeah. The door was open, so it was like conflicting. Okay. See, this is one of the issues with the castles not being able to be built vertically. When the sun rises, even after I build a room here, the stairs are gonna be like exposed. There's no rooftop over the stairs and there's nothing you can do about it. Stairs are always like exposed to sunlight. I hope that when they implement the building overhauls for the castles, they also add the fact that when you put stairs down, it creates a roof over the stairs. I really hope they do that, because it doesn't really make much sense that I would build stairs and endanger myself unnecessarily, you know? Okay, so that's kind of the line I can go for. I can't build here. Well, I can take the territory with borders, but I can't build anything because of the copper clump there. So this room's going to be kind of a rectangle instead of a square. Just stretch it out over here a bit more. I'm going to go make myself some copper axes, because now I actually need axes. So, build those. Get rid of those trees. Copper axe. Thank you very much, game. Put that in. There we go. This is already finished with the bricks. Indeed. But wait. We're not done with that yet. Have fun. Where were we? Oh yeah. Walls. Castle. Walls. So we put one of these. A reinforced entrance. No, not there, you dumb. There. Here we can put a wall. Wall. It's a nice view over there, so window. Wall. Wall. This part's not gonna have any windows. No one wants to fucking see that shitty ass copper clump over there. Gotta break this. That's done. Now the trees. Okay, you kind of saw it. That's the skill the axes get. It's like a fucking cleave AoE, where you dash forward and it does a shit ton of damage. Okay, break that. There we go. Let me guess. Oh, I actually ran out of planks this time, not bricks. Okay, time to go get that. Whee! What I usually do, which is something I'm not gonna have time to do today, but what I usually do is like I put stairs, and then instead of immediately starting to build a room, I build like a little open air entry hallway where I can put a brazier, so that when it's on, it casts a shadow over the stairs. That's how I work around this issue of not having a roof over the stairs. Over there. Planks. I need planks. I need bricks. Give me that. Okay, yeah, I got no planks. I'll just put all the wood in here. And I'll wait a couple secs. Just so I can take these planks. So how's your day been? I'm sorry. And this is fast. Like, if I was playing with vanilla crafting and refinement values, we would be here for a long fucking time. This stream, the amount of progress I did in like a couple hours with these tweaked values would have taken like double the time in a vanilla playthrough. Because that's also part of the point. It's like, you know, survival games have the whole a big part of the point is the, you know, the survival, the struggle to survive. Shit takes time, shit takes resources, you have to be careful, you have to plan out your state, you gotta manage everything. So V-Rising in default, without me tweaking the values, this, instead of taking like 2 seconds, it probably would have taken like 5 or 6, something like that. Which isn't bad early game, but then the higher level stuff, legit, like I have in my main world server, I have shit in near the end game that almost takes 10 minutes to craft. Like super high level stuff that takes almost 10 minutes to craft. So no, it's a slow burn of a game, like most survival games. Oh yeah, that's basically what ends up happening. It's like I'll put something crafting, and then I'll be like, okay, what else do I need to do? Oh yeah, I need to go get wood, or I need to go get iron, or I need to go get copper, or I need to go get leather, or I need to go get like these specific materials that are only found in human settlements. So I gotta just genocide a village to get their shit. You need to put shit crafting and then fuck off and go do something else. Otherwise, you're just gonna be staring at a fucking crafting screen for ages. And the game is clearly built around that, around you multitasking, which is something I enjoy in this sort of game. Because, like, yeah, I don't have to wait for the wood to be done to go do something else in a normal playthrough. I can put the wood doing, and I'll go fucking, I don't know, fight a boss, grind and farm a couple of enemies for their materials and their specific crafting shit, or go kill a bunch of bandits to see if I can get something off of them. That sort of stuff. Like, okay, moon's rising. Let's go. I'm gonna put a window here. Here, once again, no one wants to see the fucking shitty-ass copper clump over this wall. And now I need to get rid of this fucking tree. I'll probably put 2 windows here, really. Like looking off in that direction. And then facing the castle, I'll put walls again. I need to get rid of this tree as well. Otherwise the wall won't be able to be built. There we go. There. Now, for my room, we put a Dracula door. Yeet. Fire blossoms are good for potions. Floors. Now, for the room, this. The royal pattern floor. I fucking love this. It's a shiny ass. Look at that. Oh, fucking cool that looks. Look how pretty that looks. It's like this fucking shiny ass black marble flooring. It looks great. Tree, get the fuck out of the way. How dare you? Out of my way. Ow. Bad tree. Okay. Floor. Boom. Now, this little room here, I'm going to put my altar of blood here. I like making a tiny little room either in the throne room, because you can have a throne room at some point. It's when you get iron. You eventually go to the dominance part of the production tab here, where the blood altar is. You start getting other stuff here. One of the things you can get is a throne. The throne is what you use to command your servants when you have them. It's how you send them out to do missions like gathering materials or going to a bandit camp by themselves to get the materials from that specific bandit camp or that specific village. And either in my throne room or in my bedroom, I always like to make a little room that just looks like a fucking cult room with the blood altar, where, the blood altar is literally a thing where I go and sacrifice bits of my own self with my blood or whatever to track down the living essence of a creature that has vampiric power in them, even if they're not a vampire themselves, so that I can go kill it and get that power for myself. It's pretty fucking demonic, and I fucking love it. So I like giving it its own little dedicated, spooky altar room. And that's what this part is going to be, right here, right now. I'm going to put a window on this. It would look better with the Dracula windows, but we don't have time for me to go, get quartz to make glass. So we're just going to give it the copper window, downstairs. We're going to give it the... Yeah, we're going to put the Blackstone wallpaper fucking everywhere, honestly. But for that... Oh, yeah, we got mirrors. Might as well. I'll make myself a mirror immediately. Mirrors are basically just, if you want to, recraft your character. You can't change your name, but you can, recustomize. See? You can even, make a whole new character. I could just become a female now. A bearded vampire female. There. Back to normal. See? You can just remake your character if you want. If you're tired, you want to change anything cosmetically. That's what you use mirrors for. They're not just decorative. Fundamentals. Can I make my stone coffin just yet? I need grave dust. Oh, that's fine. I have a bunch of bones. You can put bones in the grinder to make grave dust instead of... Because there's only two sources of grave dust. Either you farm skeleton enemies for their bones and then you put the bones in the grinder, or you go to the... Near the mid to end game portion, there's specific stronger skeletons, like the skeleton bishops or the skeleton mages, that have a chance of dropping bone dust outright, so you don't have to craft it in a grinder. But basically you have to farm undead enemies, specifically skeleton types, so you can get either bones, or you can get a chance at them dropping grave dust by default. Okay, put the windows here as well. Boop. Boop. Okay. Now. I wish I could put down carpet. But I don't have carpet rolls, and those take a while for me to unlock, so fuck it. But... What was it? I wanted to put... No. Stone dust, that's fine. Lighting, there it is. I wanted to put pillar-mounted lights in the altar room. Can I? I can, because there's not enough pillars. Fick. Yeah, ghouls can also... Well, ghouls are technically skeleton types. Wait. To isolate... After you're level 30-something, skeleton bishops are easier. Because they're weak as fuck now, at that point. And they have a higher chance to drop grave dust compared to ghouls. But for the early game, yeah, ghouls are the best enemy to go kill to get grave dust easily, because they're super easy to kill. And they drop it more often than skeletons do. Okay, we put this. We put Dracula door. And now I go get the fucking blood altar just to put it in place. Like so. I can pick it up. Move it. Spin it. To win it. Can I please? Thank you. There we go. Look at that. You just, come in here. Ooh, spooky blood altar. This is where Dracula prays to Satan to get his benefits. If I had the standing normal braziers, like the wooden plank ones, I'd be able to like put one or two here. Because I made the room so small that I can't actually put torches in here. Let's revamp that, actually. This is bothering me. Too claustrophobic. Get rid of the door. Get rid of that. And we put one wall here. One wall here. Dracula door. Go through. And now we can do the funny. It's only 2 torches, but it's immediately gonna change the whole thing. Watch. See? Immediately looks better. It would look even better if I could already make curtains, because I put like the red curtains over here. It looks super cool. But okay. Now I'm gonna get a bunch of grave dust and a bunch of stone dust so I can make my stone coffin and the black walls wallpaper. And then we can go hunt down an archer bitch. Bricks, stone dust, more stone, and grave dust. I'll put the bones in here. Once the bricks are done making, it'll start making the bone dust. Yikes, 100 bones for 1 grave dust. How much grave dust do I need for my fucking coffin again? Production, fundamentals. I need 3. So I can get 2. But I have more bones in the chest here, I think. I do. Yeah, it's enough. 2. Give me that, give me that. Compulsively count. There. Any stone dust here? Indeed. Give me that. Sort. Alright, ooh, I can make a greater blood essence already. Hold on, hadn't noticed that. I have like 3 unsullied hearts. And there's still 1 just sitting here, not doing anything. Boom. Give me that blood essence, please. Put that in there. Sort. Okay. I need to make a blood essence chest. I'll make a big stash. Yeah, this is what killing Errol the Stonebreaker gave us. The big chests. Which have like double the capacity of the other smaller stashes. Like that. Put that in there. Compulsively count. Easy. No more inventory space occupied by blood essence. Let me see one thing though. I think my castle needs more. Yeah, I unlocked 2 slots of blood essence. Time to fill it up. See, look at that. The fucking blood ball is huge now. I haven't unlocked the recipe yet. That's the thing. The research table. Just notice how many slots I have open. This would basically be hours of me just going out, gathering mats, and while gathering mats, kill bandit camps, fight NPCs, because they drop recipes for the shit you can craft and add to your castle. So the curtains are going to be here in the structure zone. Then I get the recipes for the rest of the Merciless Night Stalker set. So the coat, the gauntlets, and the boots. The rest of the Merciless Copper weapons. So this would be the axes, the mace, the spear, and here's the crossbow. This would be amulets or rings, and this would be potions you can craft. But sadly, considering we don't have time, I cannot put curtains. But is okay, because you guys get the point. What I am going to do, final decorative piece before I make my coffin. Actually, no, I'm going to make my coffin first. Not enough grave dust, right? I put more making, and I forgot to go get it. Fucking ADHD brain, I swear to God. Okay. Give the grave dust. And now I can go make my coffin. Obviously gonna make the Dracula version. Because Lamau, who the fuck do you think I am? Okay, fine, I'll show you the normal one. This is the normal one. Very cool, don't get me wrong, it's super cool. But I like this. That's a fucking royal coffin. Can I center it with the thing? I can. Very nice. Claim. There. Now I unlock the servant coffins. Servant coffins, you know, as the name implies, being the coffins where you make your servants rest to be dominated. See? Actually, okay, sure, might as well. I'll make a servant coffin so I can get the dominating presence power just to show you. Yes, exactly. It's more pretty. The servant coffin. Servant can sleep here near this window where I used to have my wooden coffin. It's fine. I interact. See, you put a fucking servant in here, and it'll start converting them into your thrall, and then after a few real-time hours, they'll become completely dominated by you, and you can send them out to do missions. Boom. Dominating presence. That's a vampire power. There it is. It's on my 4th slot now. You activate it. Hold on. You activate it. There we go. When I'm going like this, you press R, and you throw out Kiss of the Vampire. And if the enemy is... Yeah, if they're below 30% health, you'll basically just dominate their mind. And then you have to bring them to your castle. That can be tricky, because if you get attacked halfway through the path, your servant is, you know, gonna be low HP. Because, you know, you had to wound them to be able to control them. And they're not gonna heal once you control them. They only heal after you convert them to a thrall. Then they heal to full HP. But until you get them to the castle and put them in the coffin, they're gonna be low HP. So if you get attacked by bandits, they're gonna get into the fight with you, and they might die. The way my friends taught me how to deal with that, well, specifically Joe, who was in chat not long ago, servants are programmed to keep up with you no matter what. So they have a system where, like, if you run too fast, like if you're on a horse or in wolf form and you just run too fast, after a certain distance, the servant will just get teleported to you, to your location. So what you can do is you convert a human, and then instead of like being super careful and leading them home and defending them against every threat, you just fucking bolt home, use a teleporter if you have to, one of the vampire portals, and your servant will teleport to your location safely, and then you can just take them to your castle and put them in the coffin. Hacks. Pro tips. Okay, so I have what I need for the wallpaper, right? Right. Let's do that. Castle. Wallpaper. Yes. Look at that. It's called exterior walls, but I use this shit on the interior, the exterior. I don't care. It just looks too good. Look at this. Look how cool that looks. It even has a fucking different pattern. Look. It's because this is from the Dracula DLC. It has the fucking Dracula pattern on the pillars. It's this kind of the same pattern that's on the doors, slightly altered. Look at that. It's like a vampiric face going on here. I love this fucking wallpaper. Put that shit everywhere. Also makes the castle way darker. And you know me. There. Okay. Get the corner. Get the wall. Corner. Wall. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Baba booey. Get that corner. Get that corner. Oh. Okay. Already got that corner. Thought I hadn't. Okay, we get this. Now we get this pillar. You get this. That. This. Now we open the door. Close the door. And we get the inside. Ababooey. There we go. Look at that. Look at how fucking cool that looks. Now I'm feeling like a fucking vampire lord. But I want some more torches because they look spoopy and I like them. Not that a vampire needs light, because he doesn't. But the torches look spoopy, fucking Halloweeny vibe thing, and I want them. There. Perfect. I do need to pull my coffin away because it's kind of like touching the torch there a little. There we go. Don't want to burn my fucking hair when I go inside the coffin to sleep. Also, another thing that they should really implement for... Oh yeah, there's blue flame torches, but I need to unlock the recipe for colored torches. In order to make them, I need to have wooden planks and crude sapphires. The same way I can make, like... Because, okay, actually, I should show you how that works. Because the Royal Brazier, it's like this little torch stand. These are from the Dracula DLC as well, but they work the same way as the vanilla torches and braziers. So the default one just needs a specific material, in this case, stone bodies. The colored ones need gemstones. The torches, for like walls, only need the crude versions of the gemstones. The braziers need the regular versions, which are like the next upgraded level of gemstone. So you get a regular sapphire, you can make a blue brazier with a blue flame. Emeralds for green, rubies for red flames. I usually put red torches in the castle mainly everywhere. And then specific rooms have specific colors. Like the alchemy room has green wall torches. The study, where you put the research tables and the library stuff, blue flames. The throne room, the main hall, and the bedroom, ruby red flames. And then, say, the tailoring room either has normal color torches or purple color torches. Never really used white or yellow torches. But white torches would be good for the prison. Yeah, because you can have a prison in your castle. You can have a prison with jails, like cages, where you put people in. And you can use them as, like, your own personal blood bank. It's just a human that you can feed off of multiple times. And if you can give them food to keep them alive, so that you can keep feeding off of them. So basically what you need to do is find a NPC enemy with a really good high-level quality blood type. Like, imagine you find, say, a 90% quality warrior, or 90% quality rogue or brute. You grab that person with the fucking vampiric domination thing that I still have active, by the way. I forgot to take it off. Bring him home. Put him in the dungeon, inside the cage. And boom, you have a permanent fucking super high quality, high level blood type that you can feed off of anytime you die or come back home and you're low on blood. GG. But okay, what was that? Okay, yeah. Last thing I wanted to do before we go fight Lydia was deal with this. Because I can't have the bedroom look all cool and fancy schmancy, and then have the fucking main hall look like a peasant vampire. We ain't doing that here. We got class. Here we go. Do I have enough? 62? Yeah, I should have enough. Yeah, you do. You need to feed him, the prisoner you get. But you can feed the prisoner by, like, fishing and stuff like that. You can just give them the fish you catch, and they feed off of it. They stay alive, and you can just feed off of them. It's a self-sustaining system. Alright. Put that in. Put that. There we go. Oh. If I had time, I'd even put this on the outside of the castle. I just legit go outside and just run around putting this wallpaper everywhere. But considering we're on limited time, I'll be happy with just putting down the interior walls with this wallpaper. Boom! There we go. Exactly. Just, gotta take care of the cattle. I'm not a monster. Well, I am, but not like that. I mean, I take care of my cattle. Right. Compulsively count. Store all the crap away. All the crap that doesn't matter, that is not necessary for the endeavor we're about to undertake. Put the lumber and the planks there. Put the bricks and the stone dust and the bone dust there. These are all alchemy related shit. So I'll put it near the research desk. Who gives a shit? Same for this. There we go. Alright. Inventory cleared out. Oh, another thing I was gonna say, another thing that I think they should do for private servers when the game comes out fully is, you know, the old school Minecraft and Terraria mechanic, and even Valheim, like most survival games do this, where if you sleep, it skips time. In this case, you wouldn't be sleeping at night to skip to morning, you'd be doing the opposite. You sleep at morning to skip the night. Again, I understand why it doesn't happen, because this game was first and foremost built with the idea of a constant PvP aspect in mind. The full experience of playing V-Rising is playing on a PvP server, where you build your castle, you're alone, or you have a friend, or a couple friends, and then you have to be careful because there's other players that might want to come in and wreck your shit. So you can't skip time because, sure, you'll be in the coffin sleeping, but then the other players are doing stuff, and they're not going to have, like, their time influenced because you went to the coffin. So sleeping in the coffin is basically just a way for you to not get killed by other players, because they can't hit you when you're in the coffin, and they can't drag your body around either, because if a player falls asleep, if a player logs off outside of a coffin, their character will still show up in-game, just asleep on the floor. And if they're asleep on the floor, they can be dragged. And if they can be dragged, another player can just come into your castle, drag your body away while you're sleeping, put you outside, you log in, and all of a sudden you've died because you were in the sun. Or they dragged you out of your castle, stole all your shit, broke your shit down, then you go back, everything's gone, you have no idea what the fuck happened. So sleeping in the coffin is mainly a form of safety. But again, when the game fully releases for the full version, for private servers that either have like only one player or just a small group of players, and the server is like locally hosted by one of the players, so it's clearly a person that's just hosting a world on their private computer. For those types of worlds, please let us sleep in the coffin and sleep until morning. There's mods that do that already, but it'd be better if it was just an actual feature in the game. Just like what I was saying before, the whole time skip thing when you log off, like make time go by even when you're offline. There's already a mod that does that by doing the exact same thing I was saying. The mod basically logs this timestamp of when you logged off, and then when you log back in, it timestamps that as well. It automatically does the math of how much time passed between logging off and logging back in, and if you had anything crafting, or a servant being converted or anything, it'll say, okay, so if this time passed while they were gone, that means this thing should either be about to be done crafting, or it should have been crafted long ago, and this servant should either be already converted, or they should be about to be converted, like, because a couple hours passed. It does the whole calculation, and, time skips. But again, that should not be a thing that I need to get a mod for. That should just be vanilla for offline worlds that can be made and hosted by players locally. Because that's something most survival games do regardless. Even Subnautica, where sleeping has zero benefits. Because like in Minecraft and in Terraria, you sleep at night so that you can go out during the day to explore and avoid the monsters. In Subnautica, there's zero benefits to exploring during the day other than, well, you can see a bit better. But the threats during the day and the threats during the night are the exact same thing. Big-ass, aggressive monster fish coming for your butt. Those are there whether it be day or night. Doesn't matter. In the day, you can just see them a bit better before they come at you. But in Minecraft, Terraria, and Valheim, sleeping makes it so that, you can skip the nighttime where monsters are more powerful and there's more of them and you're more vulnerable. So it only stands to reason that here, when you're playing on a private, locally hosted server, you could do the same thing for the daytime. So they could just, fuck, it's daytime. Well, time to do like a vampire, get in my goddamn coffin, and hop out when it's day. Just get in the coffin, it would just do like a little cut to black, and then it would cut back into the game saying the sun sets, and you just hop off the coffin. And if you get yourself inside the coffin when it's daytime, it will skip to nighttime as well. Just make that a trigger thing where, like, if you put yourself into a coffin, it'll always skip to the next phase of day, no matter if it's night or day. So if it's night, it'll skip to day. If it's day, it'll skip to night. Because then players would use that to, like, they're playing solo, and they'll be like, oh, shit, it's getting morning. Puts themselves in the coffin. Time fast forwards. It is now morning. Hop off the coffin. I mean, it's now nighttime, because they skipped the morning. Hop off the coffin. Carry on as usual. As it stands, there's not really much of a point for a solo player to sleep inside the coffin, like me. This world right now, this private world, there's no point in me having a coffin because there's no other players here to attack me. It's whatever. So you know, that's something I hope they do when they release the May big DLC update. Alright, castle is all said and done. Good shit. I shall now go to my blood altar where I sacrifice virgins to Satan and make sure I'm tracking Lydia already, because I'm tracking someone, clearly. Yeah, okay, I'm tracking her. So that then I can come home, make my mimic, go inside my coffin, and log off for today. Because it's already almost 10 p.m. and I still have shit to do. I wonder if I'll be able to do it. I should be. Okay. Tree ant, go fuck yourself. Oh, you're level 36! Look at that little cheeky bastard! Thank you. Motherfucker sent me flying! I forgot that they could do that. Alright, Lydia is this way. This way? Yeah, she should be. Ooh, she's a Chaos Archer. That's right. I'm probably gonna use Killy's Frostbat power against Lydia, because she's weak to it. Plus, it works like the frost power has 2 charges, because you throw it once, it slows the enemy. You throw it, you hit the same enemy again, it freezes them in place. So I can just slap Lydia twice with an ice bat, and she just stays frozen in place. It's pretty good. These guys are just fighting a goddamn stone golem. Y'all have fun with that. I ain't messing with that. Oh, look, it's Tristan the Vampire Hunter! No! This guy's like level 40-something or 50-something or whatever. He's one of the fucking hardest bosses of the mid-game. I am not dealing with that right now. I'm not even gonna try. Because Tristan is strong enough that, like, he sneezes in my general direction, and I'm gonna be fucking waking up in the next century. Like, I remember when I first fought him properly, I was at level to fight him, I was prepared, and it still took me like 2 or 3 tries to be able to kill him because he would just delete me. And I was like, extremely well equipped. Because Joe had warned me that Tristan was a stupidly fucking difficult boss, even when you go in at like proper level with the proper armor and the proper weaponry. So I took that to heart, and I prepared, and even then, it was hard. Tristan does not fuck around. I am not fucking with that guy at level 28. He could probably 2-shot me, or 1-shot me with... He has a really strong fucking sword dash thing that he does that would most likely just 1-shot me outright. I ain't messing with that. Ignore the bandit camp. Because there's no point. Wait a fucking second. Is Lydia this way? I need to wait. I want to wait to see. There we go. Yeah, it's this way. She's further south. I hope she's not fighting Gorefest. Because sometimes Lydia and... Not Gorefest, Goreswine. The Ravager. Sometimes Lydia and Goreswine, like, their paths of patrol will converge. And they'll just meet each other, and then they'll fight. Because, you know, Goreswine's a fucking necromancer. Lydia is an archer, and I think... No, she is one of the bandits. She's a bandit, but like, you know, bandits, despite being criminals, are just normal humans. So they hate vampires too, and they hate anybody that deals with like, you know, dark magic stuff, so like necromancy and whatnot. So Lydia and Goreswine will sometimes just meet each other on the road, and it's an all-out fucking battle between them. I've actually had worlds where I just took advantage of that, waited for them to get each other low, killed both, 2 bosses in one go. It was great. But I've also had worlds where I couldn't kill either, because they were fighting each other, I go in, and they just temporarily team up on me, melt me, and then they go back to fighting each other. I think Lydia is this way somewhere. Is she? I need to wait to see the blood trail again. Ah, for feck's sake, leave me alone. Fucking ass clowns. Die. There we go. Oh, you're over here. There we go. Okay, almost burnt. Okay, where the fuck is Lydia? Come on, game, give me the blood trail. Oh, she's... Okay, this way. Alright, interesting. Ooh, sunlight. Sunlight hurts. In the meantime, while I'm closing in on this bitch, mods in chat, try to find a raid target, since we're about to be done. Where the bitch at? This way still. This is the bear territory. Nothing big and important here, just normal bears. There's a boss that is a bear, but it's like a big-ass alpha bear or mama bear or whatever the fuck. That actually gives you a transformation as well. You can transform into a bear, but that bear is not here. That bear is like here or whatever the fuck it is. Alright, sounds good to me. Oh, there she is, look! She's already half HP! Were you fighting someone before I came here?
Think on your feet.
Okay. Never mind. I mistimed the... Where is she? Oh, she actually got hit by the shockwave and I couldn't even see her. Pro gamer. Come on, Lydia. Fuck you. There she goes. Ow! Fire. Fire burns! Boom. Get wrecked. Uh-oh. Again. Fire burns. There we go. And now, we get the Chaos Volley. These things? Insane. Strongest spell in the game. Look at this shit. You just throw out 2 fireballs. You can hit the same enemy twice, or you can, like, hit one enemy and then aim in a different direction and hit another enemy within the same casting animation. And it does so much goddamn damage. And when the fireballs impact the enemy, they explode on impact. So it does a little bit of AoE damage as well. Like I said, Chaos spells, they're mainly single target damage, but they always do a bit of AoE with the fucking fire spreading everywhere. It's great. Okay, now we can run home. If I find unwilling volunteers along the path, I'll show you guys the Chaos Fireballs on them. And then I'll get home, make my Mimic, sacrifice my old gear to the Mimic, and that'll be it for today. Yeah, Lydia in the beginning is a super annoying boss. I fucking hated fighting her the first few times. Because those fucking Chaos Flame AoEs that she does when she's low HP are fucking awful. This time she was actually not spamming them much, because, I mean, she was also almost dead. So she didn't really have much of a chance of spamming them much. But when she's tanky and you're not doing the appropriate damage, she melts. Figuratively. And literally. She just fucking kills you. Also, lucky as fuck, Blood Moon on stream. Let's go. Dude, Lydia is the equivalent of, like, Skyrim dragons. In the early game, they're a super huge threat. You see one, you shit yourself. In the late game, they're more like a nuisance. Like, you see them and you're like, oh, fuck's sake, a dragon, really? Same happens in V-Rising. You meet Lydia when you're, like, level 40 to 50 or 60, near the late game. And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, Lydia, really here? Again, you. And you just delete her casually, barely lose any HP, barely get touched by her. You kill her, and you move on. There we go, Blood Moon. Here's what Blood Moon does. Blood Moon is random. It happens at random. It's somewhat rare. And what it does is, while it's a Blood Moon night, The effects of your current blood type are boosted by 20%, and your movement speed is increased by 10%. So I'm running fast as fuck now, even more than I already was in the wolf form. And all these stat boosts that my blood type gives me are increased by 20% because it's a blood moon. Blood moons are very good, especially when you're planning to go kill a boss, and all of a sudden it becomes nighttime and it's a blood moon. It's great, because then you just go fight the boss double buffed. Because you're buffed because you have your blood type and whatnot, and you're well prepared in your gear, and then blood moon hits and you're like, oh, time to melt somebody. Okay, time to get rid of all the shit I have in my inventory is what it is. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put the hide in the chest, along with the thing. Put the blood essence in the thing. Blood essence in the thing, I said. Thank you. What is this? Okay. Now we go make the mimic. And then we end. You didn't get to see me convert a servant and get the throne, but still. You saw me go through... I speedran it, kinda speedran it, but... You saw me go through, I'd say, the first fifth of the game? Yeah, I'd say so. I say the first fourth is when you get to, like, around these bosses, like level 35 to 40. I'd say that's the first fourth of the game. But you got me you saw, like, basically the first fifth. And I speedran through it a bit. I didn't explore the areas properly. I just speedran to where I knew stuff was. I kind of went through the bosses really quickly. Just to showcase stuff. But honestly, this game... easily my current favorite indie game. And these devs deserve all the love and support they've been getting. And they deserve more, even. Because the game, I know, is... You know, it had a spike in popularity when it came out. A lot of people playing... But it's sadly, the player base has been, in the PvP servers at least, the player base has been kind of dying a little from what I've heard in the forums and whatnot. But the game is amazing. The devs put a shit ton of work into it, and they deserve everything that this game gets them in terms of success. And I really hope that the final update, so that the game leaves early access, is just as good as they're saying it'll be, because I believe it will. I have faith that what they're promising is gonna be delivered. They're not over-promising and gonna, you know, they're not gonna under-deliver because they over-promised. They over-promised, and they're gonna, at the very least, match that promise, for sure. Because I've been playing this game for... an embarrassingly... Actually, no, this is not that long for my standards. I have 150 hours in this game. And I can guarantee you, in those 150 hours, despite a few things that I've pointed out today, like the thing of, I wish I could sleep and skip them to nighttime, I wish I could log off and time would go. Those things, compared to everything else the game has to offer, are minor pet peeves. I have played for 150 hours so far, and this game has not disappointed me once. It's beautiful, I love it, it's great, and it's only getting better, at least according to the devlog they released earlier. Like, this game's... shit's gonna get wacky. Even more than it already is. Okay, I put Mimic here. Good boy. Oh, yeah, go Mimic. And now I shove my old shit in it. And it eats my old shit. I get hide. I get more hide from the armor. And then from the reinforced bone stuff, I'm gonna get wooden planks and stone. Which is pretty good. You just, you know, recycle stuff with using the Mimic. And he's just cute. I mean, look at him. Look at him chomping. Look at him chomping right there. Nom, nom, nom. Alright. There. He's satisfied. Now I'm gonna go shove all this shit into a fucking chest. Get inside my coffin. Log out. And you can get the raid target ready to go, because it's almost 10 p.m. I have shit to do still. Dinner to eat. Dogs to feed. Possibly. I think, actually, now that you mention it, I think that in Souls games, the lore for mimics is that, like, during, at least specifically in the Dark Souls universe, in Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, the lore for the existence of mimics is that, like, during the time of, like, Gwyn and the other gods, like, during the golden age of the gods, mimics were a form of lesser god that served the big gods, like Gwyn's family, and they got super greedy and tried, like, overthrowing Gwyn, or at least tried to, like, get more power and more wealth for themselves to try to overextend their authority. So Gwyn cursed them with being, well, mimics. It's like, oh, you want to be greedy? You want to hoard all this wealth? Well, you know where you keep your money? In chests. That's what you're going to be from now on. You're a fucking chest. A chest that can contain no wealth whatsoever, because you're constantly just going to be a starving wooden chest with a hidden organic body, and you're going to be moved by pure instinct and never find any, like, proper rest. Mimics eat us because, like, in a ironic twist of fate, since Gwyn turned them into cursed chests that are alive, you know, because they're a chest, they want to have something inside them to store it, to hoard the wealth that they wanted in life when they were normal gods, but they can't. So, since they can't, what they do is anything that they determine is, you know, a living thing that gets close, they eat, because they're just hungry constantly. They're permanently fucking hungry. Yeah, gods are extremely cruel, especially the gods in the Souls universe. Like, don't get me wrong, the royal family of gods in Elden Ring has its own, like, amount of fucked up members. But in the Souls universe, in Dark Souls, like, Gwyn's family, there's like 2 or 3 people that are good. Like, 2 or 3 gods that you can argue are good people. Everybody else sucks ding-dongs. Like, Gwyn himself, ultra douchebag. Absolute asshole. Guinevere, she seems nice, but you have to keep in mind that she basically fucking ditched the humans that she was supposedly so, you know, caring towards, and that she loved so much. She dipped with her husband, which was Faram, the god of war, and left behind Anor Londo and everything else to its own fate. She didn't care. Then later down the line in Dark Souls 3, you find out that basically Lothric, his brother, and their sisters are all technically children of Guinevere, and they were all basically ditched. Guinevere had them. They were next in line to become Lords of Cinder and Link the Flame. But, you know, Lothric didn't want to. One of his sisters wanted to. So it started this whole weird civil war between them. Which is why when you go to Lothric Castle, there's like a shit ton of like fortifications around the boss room. Like on the bridge where you get to Lothric, there's just a bunch of wooden fortifications and barriers with soldiers. That's because Lothric was basically setting his army there to protect against the soldiers that were on the side of his sister that wanted to link the flame. Because Lothric didn't want to link the flame. So there was this. So Guinevere left her children to their own devices. It started a civil war between them. They just started fucking killing each other. Where was she? No clue. We don't even know if she's alive or dead by the time of Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2 implies that she's not. She dipped from Anor Londo with Faram, fucked off somewhere else. Then in Dark Souls 3 says that basically she had kids, you know, Lothric and his other siblings, and she's like quickly vanished again. We don't know what happened. And then you have Filianor, who is like the younger sister of the bunch of all of Gwyn's children. She was probably nice because she actually cared about humanity, but she just got fucked and cursed into being asleep for all eternity while keeping time in a stasis in Ringed City. Fucking Nameless King went cuckoo because his father cursed him with the undead curse just because he thought that the war against the dragons was wrong. And Gwyn was like, no, it's not. I'm right. You're wrong. Fuck you. And then struck the dude's name from all historical records and banished him from Anor Londo. So the dude just took up residence with the dragons in the Archdragon Peak. And then the Curse of Undeath just made him go fucking crazy. That's why you fight him in Dark Souls 3, because he's just gone. And then you have Gwyndolin, who has been so fucking gaslit into following what his dad wanted, that he doesn't even realize that, you know, defending on Orlando and being mad at you because you dispelled the illusion is kind of pointless. Because, you know, your dad's kind of fucking dead, your sister's not here, she doesn't give a shit, your older brother is gone, and your youngest sister is caught in a time loop that she herself maintains because your father cursed her to do so because he was afraid of humanity's Dark Soul. Like, nobody in this family is safe because some are either bad people or the others are just people that are good or were good and got completely fucked over by the other ones that were bad people. Awful. Okay, that whole ass lore tangent aside, this is where I'm going to call it for V-Rising for today. Thanks everyone for joining in on this. I'm really happy to have played this on stream and to promote the amazing fucking game that this is. Remember, Stunlock Studios, check the game out on Steam, wishlist it, play it. It's amazing. I love it. Still haven't finished it. But at the same time, I think I might as well just wait until May so that the final update comes out. So I finish the game after the update is out. So like all the bosses and all the revamped magic and all the new stuff and the new area are already in game. So might as well. I've waited this long at this point. Might as well wait a bit more. Just finish the game when it's properly done. And it's out of early access. So, but yeah, genuinely, all the love for Stunlock Studios. These guys are amazing. I hope V-Rising gets a, like, popularity explosion so that they can, once they conclude the work they want to do for this game, they can come up with something next that's also definitely going to be a good game. With that said, that was me for today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out our socials and, you know, all that good stuff. Join our Discord. Come hang out, chat with us. We have an Instagram, we have a Twitter, we have a Facebook, we have a Ko-Fi. If you want to, like, go there, send us some. We have a YouTube channel where we upload stream highlights and just the full videos. The full stream will be available on our YouTube channel either today or tomorrow. And yeah, that'll be it. I'll see you guys next time. Tune in next week for someone else streaming. It'll probably be another game dev stream, since this is a deep dive. Last week was an itch dive. Next week is probably going to be something more game dev related again, so you can get a bit of insider knowledge on the stuff we do. And yeah, just going to wait for the game to leave the main menu so I can do the outro and dip. Alright, that was that. There we go. V-Rising. Check this shit out. Game's amazing. And I'll see y'all next time.